I needed you to check the mic.
I lost all mine. I lost all my audio.
Oh boy, talking about the new Pirates of the Caribbean. See, I was talking just fine, and then we were recording. And
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
All
No,
of a sudden, I can't do
this
it.
is
just
the
keep
show.
going.
This is the show.
Oh,
Don't
boy.
worry about it.
Yeah.
You were talking about it. I haven't been on because our Disneyland passes expired a long time ago, like a month ago. It's so
Mine
long.
expires in September, but
You know how much
that's all
a
blocked out right
Disneyland
now.
ticket is?
Oh, now because they raised the fucking prices.
$112
Yeah, I don't
for
like
me
it.
to get into that park.
I'm gonna wait until Star Wars Land comes back. I think that's the thing. Can you not hear yourself there? But
Finally went on Star Tours.
Check.
oh, cool.
For the first time in like 10 years.
Did you get your favorites of the Last Jedi sequences? They're really
Checking over
fucking
here.
cool. They're really, really cool.
I was very confused where it took place so that ride is not canon, right?
It is
because
canon.
they're like.
Ask
But
Christian
what
Roloff.
is the deal?
Wait, is it actually? Because they're like mixing tech.
Oh yeah,
mixing-
they're just no, they're not canon.
All right.
Check over here.
you
Check,
like that?
check. Am I good over here, guys?
What's that, Amber? Well, she just ruined it because we've been starting for a while.
Son of a bitch.
Got him.
That's how you okay? Because right now you're in the Patreon
see,
section.
Now I'm like
You're in the
nervous
pa-
again.
Relax.
Now I'm
You're in the-
nervous
Frank,
again.
don't worry.
You're in
don't
the
worry.
Patreon.
You're fine. You're with
Frank,
us.
is this your very first podcast?
Yes.
Okay, that's totally fine. You
Keep
just
in mind,
got
you agreed to do this.
You did,
You seemed very excited when we asked you.
and I'm very happy that you did this
Yeah.
because this has been a thing in the making.
Yeah.
We wanted. Oh, okay.
There we go. The
All
shades
right.
are back
All right, so now
on.
I'm
You gotta
invisible.
wear.
There we go. This is like Big
Now-
Daddy.
Yeah. You're invisible. And nobody else can see you. But we've been wanting to get you on. Well, because just a reminder to anyone that's on Patreon, and that's anyone that's watching on this Patreon, Brian works during the days now. So we usually have Brian Beardo.
Oh.
He's the
He's
Just the worst.
sound
the
guy.
Brian.
Oh,
Just
terrible
the
guy.
worst.
Okay,
The
all right.
really worst
We can
person
get into
ever.
that later.
Okay, yeah, we'll get into that later.
We'll save that for the main show.
But he, so he works during the day. Now we have to do the shows. Amber's crawling on the floor under.
Oh God, I wish we saw that.
I wish she got.
That was amazing.
Just walk right
Amber,
past
just
the camera.
walk.
Just walk right
across it.
past
Just
the
walk.
camera.
Just go.
The lovely Amber Diaz.
We got to clip that out.
Oh
We
yeah.
got to clip it out. This is what you're missing out on for
Yes,
Patreon
yes,
right here.
exactly. Anyway, so
I'm gonna get my credit card.
okay, all right.
I'm signing up.
We normally shoot on the weekends now, so every fucking
So
weekend
Brian can
is-
be on the show.
Yes, because he is part of the show.
Mhm.
So we couldn't do it this past weekend because we had a shoot over the weekend that we couldn't attend to this too. So now we're here with you, and that's pretty much why you're on the show. No other reason.
All right.
I'm very excited.
Glad to be here.
You're talking to the microphone. Don't
All
talk
right.
to the microphone. That's the number one rule in a podcast,
How am I
Frank.
supposed to talk to Cody?
Don't worry. Okay,
here
we're
we
going to
go.
angle this. Don't
this
worry.
is by far the most eye contact I've ever made with you in my life. And our desks used to be like.
Oh
looking
yeah,
straight
like
at each
literally,
other.
like sometimes I would just kind of
But this
peek
is
around.
like, ooh.
Don't worry, I kind of just try to keep it like this.
Which is
Don't
why
look at the
I-
camera. Do
Yeah.
not look at the fucking camera, Frank.
You can look at the camera, just don't look at the monitor.
should talk
'cause
to
when
it.
you look at the monitor, it's worse because we're just looking off to the side.
You should look at the camera the entire time while you're talking to us, even
Yeah.
if you're like
Oh,
mid conversation.
Yeah, what's up, Frank?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little
Yeah,
weird.
no.
Yeah.
So you're talking about Pirates of the Caribbean earlier.
Mm-hmm.
They have an octopus now. This wasn't a joke that you were fucking with me. They
No,
actually
no.
have an octopus.
So octopuses,
Okay.
Octopuses, actually.
Octopuses.
Yes, we looked that up. It's not octopi.
are
You're fucking wrong,
my favorite
scientists.
thing in the world.
Okay.
And they just made an addition to the Pirates of the Caribbean ride where they added an octopus, and you go by in the little boat, and it's like dangling two little gold chains around.
How was that?
Mm.
It's like dangling two little
Okay.
gold chains. That's literally, it's like
Okay. Now open your mouth when you do that.
it's like dangling two little gold chains around.
Okay. All right. Great. Cool. Wonderful.
Nice.
Make that into a GIF.
Okay.
Did you turn me up?
I think I meant to do Frank's.
trying to turn
Cody,
me
can
up?
you do audio for me? It's
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Frank, you keep talking,
I'm
buddy.
starting to think that Beardo wasn't the worst. And
No,
he actually
he's
had a purpose.
The first time we ever did a show without him,
Oh, it was
we
chaos.
literally had to call him and be like, "Hey, what's going on? The Zoom's not working." He's like, "Oh, just hit him at the same time." Oh, and it fucking
It worked wonders. Frank,
Yeah.
start saying something now. Yeah? Say something. Say Pacifico. Say anything. Say octopus.
We're
There we
checking
go.
the.
That's
ooh,
louder.
I'm
That's
coming
louder.
in hot
Yeah,
now.
I
I'm
got you
coming
now.
in
I'm
hot.
bringing you back down to earth here.
What is this, Thursday's movie talk?
Hey!
Save that for the real. So right now
You.
we're in the Patreon section.
You asshole.
Anything that we talk about Collider and work, I want to fucking talk about it during the show. I want to.
Wait, so we're doing two shows?
No, so we start off.
So I should be charging double here.
So
You
clearly,
think
somebody
we have
that
money
doesn't
to pay.
support us on Patreon doesn't know.
I've never watched a single one of these.
Oh,
but
I'm sure you haven't, but you fucking watch all of Afterthoughts.
He does
Every week.
afterthoughts like
Every
5
week.
times
Yeah.
a week. Yeah.
Yeah.
every
Why?
It's all right.
We're your friend. You don't know them. You don't know them. They
that's
won't
why-
see this part either because
No.
Snelling used to be a Patreon, which thank you. He actually did pledge
Yeah.
to us for a while, but then he stopped.
Oh.
Bastard.
He got mad at me.
Oh.
Just because. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, I'll save that. I'll save it for when we get to the show.
Okay.
because-
Will you let me know when we get to the show?
Yes, I will. I absolutely will.
Do we have show notes
So,
anywhere?
so what should I be talking about now?
No,
in the
wait.
Patreon
This is
section?
the warm.
Everything racist that you have, I'd get it out of the way now.
Yeah,
This
okay,
is
good.
Yeah.
So, and then that's where you cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So Mexicans. Oh, you're Italian, right?
I am.
Yeah, okay. Good
Yeah.
segue. Nice,
Is
nice.
that where we're going? Yeah. No, so what we usually do is like the beginning of this is just essentially a nice little warm up, like 10, 15 minutes of just kind of shooting the shit. As like if we didn't bring up the fact that we were recording and we would have just been talking about Pirates of the Caribbean the whole time, then that would have just been the
Amber
nice
kinda
little
ruined
opening.
that one.
Amber totally ruined it.
But then she made up for it by grabbing the blanket.
That was pretty
Like
cute. That was really cute. And
Was that a Wizard of Oz blanket? I saw.
No,
a
it was a
Dorothy.
Harry Potter.
You saw Dorothy,
Amber,
though.
we're gonna need to see that blanket.
We bring it back, run it back,
100%
run it
saw
back.
Dorothy.
That's
Yeah.
Harry Potter, and then I got my Star Wars one.
Are you sure you don't have Wizard of Oz memorabilia?
I'm pretty
Positive.
sure that
Okay.
Dorothy was on that blanket. Amber, can we? No.
I think that was Ron Weasley that you saw.
It was
there.
pretty. It
Ron
was,
Weasley
it's very
does
creepy
kind-
because
Yeah.
it's all of their faces.
He's got that Dorothy vibe.
He does have
Yeah.
the Dorothy.
Oh, I would fuck Ron Weasley.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Freaking Marissa has a crush on Ron.
Really?
And it makes me very uncomfortable.
Like, I think she really likes Harry. Amber.
Amber
I
does?
think so. Yeah. So everything that.
I mean, I would love Harry. Yeah. He's a
Ooh.
fucking hero.
I am Harry.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah, it's a fucking curse.
Yeah.
It's the worst,
Just
right?
shave
Frank?
all the time.
Shave your balls.
Yeah.
That's how Frank. You ever shaved your balls before?
Religiously.
Oh, okay. Great. You're lucky because I'm not a religious man.
Ooh, I must.
I
Not a
stuttered.
fan of body hair.
No, that's why you got it on your face.
I like it from the neck up.
Okay, all right. I really wanted you to wear your pirate hat.
I left it at home. I took
I
it
know.
home.
You
I
don't
know.
have anything? All right.
I mean, no, I'm not gonna give him her.
You
ears.
posted a great picture at E3 when you're on the pirate thing.
That
That was
game
wonderful.
looks
Yeah.
fucking amazing.
Sea of Thieves? Is that what it is?
And
no,
when the-
No.
because Sea of Thieves is a fucking joke.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
hot
Excuse
take.
me, Frank.
So
What's the game you were looking at?
it's called Skull and Bones.
Okay.
Ooh, skull
And
and
Sounds like
boner.
pirates.
Did you? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever play Assassin's Creed Black Flag?
I watched some
Racist.
clips of it.
So that was the first Assassin's Creed game I ever played.
Okay.
And I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I fucking love Assassin's Creed.
Okay,
This is
so
the
you
most
only
fun I've
loved
ever
it
had in my
because
life.
it's fucking pirates.
So I bought the next two Assassin's Creeds after that, and I was like, I fucking
Wasn't that,
hate Assassin's
wasn't that
Creed.
when they got bad after that? They
I
got,
don't know.
Yeah.
I was like, I hate Assassin's Creed. I
Yes.
just liked being a pirate. So
I
they
see.
basically took that game, but got rid of all the Assassin's Creed stuff.
Yeah, from what I've heard of that new game, Skull and Bones, it's essentially it is kind of Sea of Thieves, but more.
But the
it's-
graphics actually look good.
yeah,
And
yeah,
it's not like
it's
a
like
cartoony like.
It's not for kids. It's like not a Minecraft version.
Yeah.
It's like if Fortnite is the Sea of Thieves, then PUBG is this new game, I guess.
Ooh, that was good.
Is that pretty
That
good?
was a good analogy.
And
this
you
is what
said I
pay-
don't
This is what
fucking
you
know.
pay for on Patreon.
But I do want to. You were at E3. I want to talk about
was
something,
at E3.
especially because you fucking played Pokemon. You son of a bitch. I want to talk about that. And we are going to talk about that because the show is going to start right now. Right now, the music.
With the music. I do like your theme music. I've watched a couple clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't talk over the
Who
music, Frank.
who does this music?
You're talking over the music, Frank.
Stock music?
You're talking over it right now.
They hear the music every week.
Exactly.
All right.
I think they see us.
There's
now,
some people who
hopefully.
don't know what this is. Yeah.
No, yeah, because
if this is somebody's first ever episode, then,
Oh,
like
it's
that's
awful.
yeah.
that's
no.
very true. That's very very
You
true.
They're scraping the bottom
gotta
of the
go
barrel
back
looking for guests
60,
here.
They're like the dark corners of YouTube. Look at the
Who
fuck's
else
this.
can we get?
All
Frank.
right.
Welcome back to another episode of the Wanger Show. By now they're seeing
How's it
us.
going?
The music is as dwelled and it's wonderful. We're
Yeah.
here with a very special guest. This is episode 68.
Oh, what was that?
68.
Are
Okay.
you saying I was one episode away from being on episode 69?
You're
very
almost
much
there.
right.
Son of a
You're
bitch.
Almost there, Frank.
Yeah, I think we have something planned for that. I don't know.
We have
exactly.
nothing planned.
Okay, we might just make that an entire Q&A episode.
Maybe,
Basically.
yeah.
It's because we're gonna celebrate 69. We're not gonna celebrate 70 because who the fuck cares about
No,
70?
no.
Who fucking
It's just
cares?
a fucking number.
It's a dumb number.
But
But
69 is a big fucking
Have you ever
deal.
done 69? No, I'm just kidding.
Anyway.
we are here with a very, very special guest.
Very special.
Cody Hall.
Hey,
Oh.
stop it. Stop
How
it.
many of your guests have made that joke before?
I don't know, actually. I don't.
That exact joke, you might be
Yeah.
the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the funniest thing about this show is that we never really remember what we say the previous week.
Never.
Never.
Yeah.
So everything that we're going to be talking about today, we probably already talked about 1,000 times.
Yeah.
Okay.
But people keep watching, so fuck it. you know?
I think
Okay.
Frank's going to bring new things to the table, though.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, for those who don't know, for those who are listening, you should probably watch this because this handsome son of a bitch.
Look at this guy.
This is
Look at
Frank
the hair.
Lucatuorto.
Look at this.
Lucatuorto.
This man is
Did I say that
sailing the
correctly?
seas.
How can you say it with an Italian accent?
Lucatuorto.
I think you're supposed
Sorry,
to
we
say
just
it.
offended a lot of Italians.
Lucatuorto.
Lucatuorto. Ooh, I like that. Sexy.
Nice,
I want to
nice,
jump on you right
nice.
now.
Oh, man.
No. So Frank is an editor. He's at Frank the Editor.
He's the editor.
At Frank the Editor
Yeah.
on Twitter. We created
Who
a Twitter
who
account.
created that Twitter?
We created that Twitter account. I created that.
He created it. I was like,
created.
that's a good idea.
Did
Yeah.
you create a Twitter account for Adam? Is
We
that what I
haven't
heard?
yet. We're
No,
going
it's,
to.
It's a
He
possibility.
kind of like said yes, but then I couldn't tell if he was being
I think you
sarcastic
just
or
gotta
not.
do it.
We're going to
See,
do it.
this is where we.
Adam the engineer.
The
is
great
what we're
Adam
gonna
Smith. I
call it.
love that we're having you on, but we're immediately talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
Adam.
Yeah, as you do.
The great Adam Smith from Collider.
.com.
He's got all these great sayings. Now, all the sayings he says, besides maybe the racist ones, you can say no. He's not racist at all. You can tweet those now.
Oh yeah, all the stuff that I've been writing down, just writing
We
out
have a
Adam
whole
quotes.
booklet.
Yeah,
That he just writes down.
that's
but we're
gonna
not
be a
talking.
Christmas gift.
Let's get Adam out of here for a
Back
second.
to the show.
Let's talk to Frank the Editor.
Yeah.
Because you're an amazing human being. We
Yeah.
met
I
you
just
through
noticed
Collider.
I don't have like one of these like you guys have the nice like
Yeah, one of the
arm
spider
mics.
leg
Yeah, like I wanted to
things, yeah.
like adjust my. You look so cool every
I-
time you
every
like
time
hold
I
it.
do
I'm
it,
all
I-
leaning back, just
But
like, "What's up, Frank?"
Well,
I got
okay.
like a paperweight with a
The
mic
re-
on it. What the hell is that?
That's our budget, man. Okay,
Jesus
it's about the
Christ.
same as Collider's right
Let's
now.
get
No.
some more Patreon
So,
supporters.
basically, the reason why is because if we put an arm right here, it gets distracting. You can't really see it. I'm working on a new design for the set. You're not going to be part of that one, so at least
Aw.
not yet.
All right.
But no, so we met you through Collider. You started the same day as Cody.
Yeah, we went to
Literally the same we
orientation
did.
together, didn't know each other, and it was really awkward. We sat on a bench
Yeah.
while we
Made
watched
out.
videos
we
and
got
stuff
coffee
like that.
together.
We did get coffee.
Stephanie
yeah,
took us to get coffee.
yeah. None of us,
I don't
all
remember
three
what
of us
you got,
didn't
but
really
I
talk.
judged you harshly for whatever
'Cause he was
coffee you
white?
got.
Believe
Oh.
it was a vanilla latte, which
That
is the
is it.
whitest thing to get.
I
Yeah.
got a black coffee,
Oh,
straight,
yeah.
nothing in it.
You
You
fucking-
ordered.
Oh,
it.
you would. You wanted to come off as a man.
I
You're just like,
did.
yeah. Get this fucking coffee.
Was your hair short back then?
No.
No,
Oh,
no,
this
it
was
was,
even-
it was like
It was
longer than
prime,
this?
Frank. Oh, yes.
because I like your hair right now.
Yeah,
I like your
thank
hair
you.
when it's long. When you cut it short, I'm like,
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
do that. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it.
I've shaved it like 3 times in my life. All 3 of those were like in the middle of a nervous breakdown.
Oh,
so
no.
like if my hair is ever short,
We got to
things-
check up
things-
on you.
Things are not good.
Like,
in
you okay,
my
buddy?
life.
Stranger
Things are not
Things
good.
11 cosplay.
That ended up working.
That was
out
quite
because,
wonderful.
Yeah, can we cut to a
No, I'm not.
picture of
Gonna,
that?
I'm
No?
not. We don't have the budget for that.
All
shit.
right.
No.
No.
Don't tell me how to edit.
All right.
Don't you dare. But you, yeah. So we met you, and I don't know how soon. I don't know. I don't even remember like what the first conversation. I mean, obviously you guys did because you met and you went to coffee together.
Yeah.
I started a little bit later, and then when I started working with you guys,
You
I was
did
still
not
doing.
like me at first.
did
I remember
not?
that. I remember that.
No, you didn't.
because
Because
I took your job.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, that's
You
right.
guys applied for the
You
same
son
job,
of
and
a
he got
bitch.
it. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Now
that
we're
was
cool.
good times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now we're cool. Now I'm like, oh, thank God he took my job. Woo! So yeah, but we've been wanting to get you to do stuff. I mean, we have other plans of doing other things, experimental things. Naked. No, we got
Episode
other.
69.
Hey,
Next week.
But yeah, we've been wanting to get you on the show. Now it's a perfect
You're
opportunity.
a funny
Now
dude,
here.
Frank. You're a funny
You're
guy.
You're a fun guy. You're a fun guy.
You're a smart dude.
Funny. You're incredibly intelligent. You're one of the best editors. Superstar editor.
You're
You're
the
one of
editor.
the best editors I've
Yeah.
ever met in my entire life. You're Frank.
I've
the
never
editor.
gotten so many compliments in my life.
Well,
I gotta
you're, like,
be on the show
uncomfortable.
more.
You're like, what's going
I
on?
You know what it was?
But
It
keep
was.
going.
It was. What really sold me on you being on the show was your appearance on Afterthoughts. I thought that was just wonderful.
Yeah.
You were on that
How'd
show,
that go,
right?
Frank?
I haven't been on Afterthoughts. yet.
Oh, you pulled the Cody.
Oh, that's right. You were supposed to.
I
be
was supposed to be on it first.
No, I didn't
Um,
turn down an invitation.
I didn't-
just,
no.
I just never got.
I didn't
had-
turn it down either.
Hey.
We tried setting it up and things got in the way, and then I was like, well, fuck, it's been
Yeah, for those who
weeks.
don't know,
Sorry,
on this,
guys.
no, it's
We're
not
gonna
even.
work this
It's
out.
not even on SK Plus anymore. On the Collider Factory, right?
It is sometimes on SK Plus.
Okay,
they're,
maybe
they're
the
very
YouTube
erratic
version.
when they upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
I wish
okay.
they'd upload it more.
But you
Okay.
love those guys.
You
I mean,
do.
you
I
love
do
the
like
show.
it,
You love the
but
show. I love the guys
hate-
too, but you
I
love the
hate
show.
Podcasts, but I like the YouTube version of the podcast.
Oh,
I'm very
okay.
upset
Well, it's
every
a
time I have
podcast.
to go to podcast. I know, but I like the YouTube thing because I can
Oh,
leave
okay.
a comment.
For those who don't know, Collider Afterthoughts is a show that recaps everything that they do at Collider, and it's up on the Collider Factory, the podcast
Some stupid
feed.
podcast thing. Yeah.
Oh, whoa!
I hate
None of-
podcasts.
Oh,
He says
so you agreed. So you agreed to
but
be on
but
the
this
show.
is like a video.
Sure.
thing, too.
Yeah. Unless you're listening on iTunes. What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
But there's
Except Frank
also
didn't
a
wanna say
video
that.
component.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I mean, the dream I have for this show is multicam. Is not just like one straight shot. It
You
just
need like a Cody cam.
Yeah.
I want
A
singles
second Cody
for
cam.
everybody.
Then we're gonna have a lower third, which says what we're talking about,
Yeah.
and then do the
Well,
segment
yeah.
called "Buy or Sell." Where we're gonna buy or sell it.
Oh, hey.
That was fun.
Remember
Come
that
on.
segment?
Yeah.
No, but the whole like the inspiration because I got into Joe Rogan's podcast a lot and I liked his sort of setup. And it's just like not comedy. I mean, everyone's done it before, but I wanted that just kind of like straight shot of how this looks now, and then like if we could, there's a camera on you, there's a camera on me, there's a camera on the person, and the person like Cody, for instance, if he was on this side,
Cody.
he wouldn't be like right here because that'd be a weird fucking shot. He'd be like over
punched
here.
in.
Yeah, but keep podcast vibe. But I also like all of us sort of looking at each other as well. So
We're very close here.
very very close. This is
Do
a
I
You
very
guys are
small
literally
table.
playing footsies
Do
right
I have a
now.
beard in my mustache?
No, you're
It's
fine.
been a while since I've like
been a
had like a
while.
mustache like this, and I'm like self-conscious with the camera. I've got like
Right. But yeah,
Oh,
so
it's not going well, Cody.
So you're
Can we
here.
can we just? All right.
Can we start this
You're
over?
doing great. You're doing
All right,
great.
All right, everyone pause.
All right.
Am I sweating through the shirt yet? What's going on?
You're good.
Whew.
Okay. All right.
And we're back.
And we're
Yep,
back.
Nothing happened, Frank.
So you're probably going to be on that show at some point, right?
I'm working on it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to be.
I'm
on that
actually
They're funny
working
guys,
on
man.
show. Yeah, I
those
like
guys.
Sight and
I do
Sound.
like
I like their
Yeah.
Sight and Sound stuff. Yeah, that's cool. When they talk about music. Yeah.
Frank, you went to Pirates of the Caribbean recently.
You did. We're going to talk about that again?
No, I wanted to ask more about this octopus thing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
because I remember fearing when I was a youngin that when the second Pirates movie came out that they were going to implement the Kraken into it.
Oh,
And
they
I remember
did.
being like scared when I was like on the fucking ride thinking tentacles were going to
Oh,
come
into
up.
the actual ride.
Yeah, yeah.
No, Cody, it's like the cutest little like.
It's just
tiny
a cute
It's got like a
octopus.
smile and it's
Okay.
like dancing
He's
around.
like, hey,
with
how's it
the-
going?
How
Does
was
he have
it?
like a
Yeah, it's
hat?
like
Does he have a
dancing,
hat?
like,
He's just
you're
like,
trying to
hey.
do
Do the
the,
hands
like-
a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it again.
I think he's
okay.
he's hit his quota.
Okay.
He's
All
done
right.
it
All
so
right.
many
All right,
times. Yeah.
If you want to know about that, join the Patreon.
$1 a month.
Patreon. That was worth the. How much do they have to pay to watch that?
Well,
for?
speaking of
$1.
which, I do Homecoming Homecoming.
Homecoming, huh?
Homecoming. Hey,
Homecoming.
I saw you and I thought Spider-Man.
No,
that doesn't get
never
old.
heard. Oh, I got a story about that.
Ooh,
Go on.
write
Go
it down.
on.
I
Go
gotta-
on. I'm
I-
writing
look
it
at-
down.
look
I'm
at
writing
this
it
list.
down.
I've got a-
Holy fuck.
I've got a list of
All
things.
right.
to
I
talk
want to
about.
jump to Cody's story.
Hold on,
well,
hold
I got to do.
I know, but I'd like to jump right to Cody's story.
This isn't your show, friend.
Well, this week it is. Cody, let's get on to that
Well,
Spider-Man.
funny you should
story.
ask, Frank. I was at a Newfound Glory concert over the weekend, and
friend's over you.
it was a hell of a time. They closed with that song, and it was that show was everything I wanted. But anyway, I loved it. I had a great time. I was at the famous Wiltern Theater in Los Angeles. Great time. I had a general floor admission, so you're on the floor. I wasn't in the pit.
Oh, you
okay.
pussy.
I had my wife with me, dude. I'm not gonna fucking throw my wife into
She
the
said
pit.
the same
man.
thing. She texted me. She's like, "This pussy won't go." No.
I'm trying to get him to go in there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're on the floor, but if you're familiar with the Wiltern, there's like the 3 sections or whatever right there. So we're in like the middle section, not on the pit one. But regardless, there's always the one dude in the fucking general thing who's trying to start up his own personal mosh pit and all this shit.
His name's Larry.
And this guy, we'll call him Larry for this
Cody,
story.
I stuck my neck out for you to tell this story. Interrupting
It's
Costa.
good.
This story
the
better go somewhere
Spider-Man
fast.
thing
This
is going to
story
come
better
back
go
around.
somewhere
It's going to
fast,
come back
all right?
around. This guy pisses me off because he's starting the damn thing. He's pushing people into me and my wife. I'm like, oh, God damn it, whatever.
My wife.
My wife. And then so he gets so crazy that his buddy tells him to stop. He's like, all right, whatever. And he comes over to me fucking hammered, and he's like, you look like fucking Spider-Man. And I was like, I fucking hate this right now.
Yeah,
This is one of my favorite bands of all time. All right,
It-
this is
it
supposed to
paid
be
off.
the
The
happiest.
story
This
paid
is supposed to be the happiest night of my life.
Yes.
And this fucking guy's coming with another damn Spider-Man thing.
all right.
I was upset. I was upset.
Sorry for hijacking. you.
Go ahead. Go back to Homecoming.
No, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other thing that you said? That someone who came up to you and said, like, "I love your show" or something?
Yeah,
like?
in between sets, a guy came up to me randomly while I was on the phone and like gave me a cheers on my drink, and he's like, "Cheers, man, big fan." And then he walked away into the fucking shadows. That was it.
He's
That was
gotta
the
be-
entire
he's-
thing, and I
he's-
was like,
That's definitely.
I was
a
like,
Wanger
is he
fan.
a Wanger fan,
That's
or is
gotta
he just a fan of the beverage that I had, the Sunset Kiss, which was delightful? It was the cheapest thing there. Okay, beers were $20. I had to get the
Oh my
cheapest thing.
goodness gracious!
But yeah, I
Well,
didn't know who that was.
if
If
you
you were
were,
that guy,
Comment below. Imagine it was Larry.
It was.
Oh,
It was. Oh.
fuck. Fucking Larry.
Yes, who the
guy.
fuck is Larry? Oh,
So housekeeping.
So housekeeping. This
I
is
thought it was
essentially-
Homecoming.
Okay. All right, Frank. You know, sometimes you say things this is the thing about podcasting. Okay.
Yeah.
You just don't get it. You just don't get
Because
it.
I don't like them.
Okay, fine. All right. Well, part of housekeeping is letting everybody know what we're going on. What we got going ons. What we got cooking in the kitchen.
I don't like to cook.
Are you gonna fall asleep? I'm sorry. Are we boring you?
Let me know when the
Nervous
ads are done.
fucking Nelly over here.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah, sit up, bitch. No, I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
easy,
I'm
that's a
sorry.
bit
This is
extreme.
how we
Whoa.
talk to
It's
our
a bit
guests.
extreme. I don't talk to our
Whoa.
guests like that.
Yeah.
I thank
called
them
him
for
a
coming on the
cocksucker
show. I
earlier.
did not do that.
Okay,
Absolutely
fine.
not.
So right now, if you guys want to see this show longer, extended, earlier, a day early, join our Patreon just for $1. Just one simple dollar. You can
They
see
got
the
to watch
show.
all of that for just $1.
Yeah, all the stuff before that.
Yeah.
And then there's also some stuff afterwards they get
I'll
to
be
see.
honest. I don't know if that conversation was worth.
It
$1.
absolutely
It
was.
absolutely is.
It
Was it?
absolutely
All right.
was,
But that's
Frank.
not
We
the only
talked about
thing.
some
When we
good
come
stuff.
out with other videos, they get to see those things a day early. Also, $3 Patreon supporters get access to the commentaries, the movie commentaries. And this week,
So it's like watching a movie with you guys.
with
with
us.
us.
We're right there with you.
Wow.
we're right
Yeah.
there with you. We're
Grab the
holding
corn, grab
hands
the beers. Let's do this.
and a little bit of pop. It could be popcorn or a soda pop.
Or other kinds of pop.
What's your favorite kind
rocks.
of pop?
Pop rocks. You can't say that at the Denny's. We can't say that. No, but so
What?
this week, Jurassic. Oh, remember Pop Rocks? Like we can't say. Never mind.
I
Anyway,
didn't remember.
Oh, you weren't there then. This week for our commentary, just for $3, we got Jurassic World. Normally, we release these things on Thursdays, but because
Oh, we're
the
doing this
movie-
one early.
This one's coming out on Wednesday, so you
Oh,
better,
fuck.
better
If
write
you're
that
on
description.
the regular YouTube, that's today.
That is today,
Oh,
homie.
shit.
Today.
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 Today's
Today's Wednesday. The episode.
Frank, we
Today's
taped
Wednesday.
this early.
But if they're on
we
Patreon,
established
it's
the fact that we did this
Tuesday.
early.
This is
You're
confusing.
breaking the illusion.
You don't need
Sorry.
to know about any of this.
Frank.
You just need to fucking be handsome and talk in the microphone.
Drink that beer, Frank.
There you go. Drink that fucking beer. Yeah, you do it nice and slow.
This is the way.
So we have Jurassic World.
We
commentary.
wrapped up the Jurassic Park series
That'll be
this
out
week.
by the time you're seeing this. If this is the regular YouTube show, and that is with one Robert Butler III,
Who just hates that movie.
He's not a fan of that movie.
Yeah.
So enjoy that. That commentary was incredibly fun. That was a lot of fun. It was very hilarious.
Is it
very
true
hilarious?
that he's 21 now?
He's
Dude.
21.
I heard.
We got to take him out this
We
weekend,
gotta
right?
do like a Wanger video where we get him fucked up.
Oh, man.
Just make him regret everything.
That
Yeah.
just sounds irresponsible.
That's what happens when you turn 21.
Frank being
you
the
gotta make
fucking
them
party
you gotta,
pooper.
You gotta make them regret the very first time getting drunk, and then they won't drink as hard after that.
Yeah.
You
Where
tell
do we
me that
take him, though?
RB3 has never been drunk before?
I don't know.
I'm sure he's a
He's
good boy who
underage.
didn't drink
Yes,
underage.
that's true.
Come on.
Also, coming out this week, so we got a lot of videos. This is like the first
It's a
time we
lot
have
of
a
homecoming.
I'm gonna break that fucking bottle over your head. This is the very first time we've had a lot of videos, kind of like queued up. We have a bunch of
Yeah.
videos ready for you. So the Space Jam 2 videos
Yes,
pretty much done.
It's pretty much done.
That'll be releasing very soon. The drive-through, we have a second episode of Wanger's drive-through.
It's a doozy.
This is music edition. That's all I'll say about that. Frank will like that one for the most part. But I think this week we are gonna. Oh, okay, all right. They can't see that. Then why are you showing me?
Did you guys see
I
the
just
bubbles
wanted
that
you
came
to
out of
know.
this
Okay.
thing? All right, here you
All
go,
right.
Frank.
But this week, Beardo had a fun little expedition with,
He did something
Josh
we
McCouga.
told him not to do.
and he did it.
He went and did it anyway.
Josh McCouga agreed to it. Pretty much, Beardo took McCouga to go see Hereditary. Now, for those of you who don't know, McCouga is horrified of everything. He hates scary things. I won't say everything. He doesn't like scary things.
Yeah.
Especially scary movies. So Beardo mic'd him up during the whole movie. It's quite wonderful. That video will be out sometime
Sounds
this week.
illegal.
Oh, you want to talk about illegal in movies? Yeah, you son of a bitch.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
We
All
should've
those
saved
fucking
this for Patreon.
all those pornos you make.
Yeah, I starred in a porno before I was 18. What of it?
So be on the lookout for that. That'll be out. We're actually going to make that one public. So everybody watching this video will eventually see it, but the Patreon supporters will see that one early. So kudos to all y'all. But hey, there's a $5 tier where you get extra things. So you get your names in the credits of things like this and other content that we
You
do.
get the
Our-
pitch
our
videos that we
Horrorflix,
talked
the
about.
Pitch videos, which is the one that'll be coming out fairly soon.
Space Jam Dose.
And then $10, you get everything plus more. Plus you giveaway chances. You get
Associate producer credit, which is a fancy fucking title.
that's a fancy title. We have 2 video messages on this episode where people get, if you're a $10 tier supporter, you get to send us a video. So that'll be fun. And you also get a chance to call into the show when we make calls available. So be sure to check out our Patreon. And
How
right
much do you have to donate to never listen to that whole pitch
Oh,
again every episode? That was
God,
like,
Frank.
holy
now,
moly.
you know, Frank, here's the thing. When you really care about something, you got to try to promote it as well.
Oh,
you know,
man.
we try to plug
I'm
it.
just saying,
this
maybe,
is why
maybe
we
there-
do it.
maybe there's a tier where like you like an ad-free tier.
Maybe there's a tier where we never have you on ever again.
I like this, man. I like Frank as like the complete downer.
Now
he's just like super excited.
You should have hold on. You should have seen Frank before the show. He's like, oh fuck, I don't know.
He's here now though. He's having a great time. He's drinking some Pacific.
Yeah, he's getting a couple beers.
We're talking about octopuses.
Fucker gets a little cocky.
No.
So join our Patreon today.
Frank endorsed. I signed up right before the show started.
I don't think you did.
That's why I felt more confident because I paid.
Frank, if you
understand,
if you started a Patreon, we would support you.
What would Frank put on his Patreon?
I have had a Patreon before.
Really? For what?
Not like a personal one, but I made like a little short
one of those
movie when I
cosplays?
first moved to LA.
Oh wow!
Had a Patreon.
Interesting.
Was it your hit?
Actually, it was a Kickstarter. This was before Patreon.
Okay, same idea though. Yeah,
same idea.
Take it back.
Patreon's cool.
And we're back.
And
Frank,
back.
what did you say you had? You had a Kickstarter?
I had a Kickstarter.
Interesting. You brought that up and not Patreon. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool.
But Patreon's cool. Check it out. Check it out. All right.
Yeah. What story did you want to bring up today on your list?
Can I bring it up? Is that cool?
Cody, did you have
I have
anything else you
another
wanted
story
to...
from the Newfound Glory concert.
I kind of want to hear the Newfound
I
Glory
want to hear that
one more time.
I want to hear that one.
All right,
I don't have
Cody,
anything from there. I just have the Spider-Man guy who was starting mosh pits on his own.
Well, I
And the
wanted
$20 beers.
Okay. All right. Well, I wanted to talk about E3 because you were there last week.
How was it, E3?
Yeah.
Must
More
be nice.
specifically, there's a Collider Games channel. Did you guys know that? We announced that. Did we announce that? That Collider Games is a YouTube channel. You guys should check it out. Joey Razul, who's one of the other. We gotta
have him on the show.
Joey.
Yeah.
Joey would be fascinating because Joey is
talking about getting Joey on while I'm sitting right here. What the hell?
You don't like that?
Can't wait to
well,
get
Frank,
rid of me.
you make a couple more digs at Kopster, he's gonna kick you off and
Yeah,
have Joey
I guess.
replace you on this episode
That's
alone.
how it works.
I mean,
bitch.
come on.
I gotta stop.
Stop calling him bitch.
I know. I
man.
said it 3 times, and a bitch is gonna come out. No, I'm kidding. All right, so
It's like that Beetlejuice movie that I haven't seen yet.
there you go. You're a big fan of that movie? It's his best fucking movie.
It's not.
Oh,
but
okay, fine. All right, we can get into that later.
Oh, we should because I
Write it
got
down.
a lot to fucking say.
Write it down.
About Tim Burton or just
Yeah.
in general? Okay, all right. I want to hear that because I know how much of a fan you are of Tim Burton.
We'll get there.
And the new movie
forget about
Dumbo
it.
coming out this fall.
I'll be honest,
We'll get into that.
Oh, I have
we'll get
thoughts.
into
All
that.
right.
I kind of want to hear what Frank
right.
has to say.
He's like the go-to when it comes to Tim Burton. But
Okay.
so E3, yeah. So Collider Games, subscribe to that channel. There's a lot of really fun content on there. Joey Razul is kind of like the lead of that, and he fucking works his ass off and kicks ass every single day. And all the E3 coverage that he did, minus me and Cody's video that we did for Super Smash Bros., has been tremendous. But I will say, talk all the shit you want on us, throwing a little shade at me and Cody for not knowing anything about Super Smash Bros. Okay, listen.
I mean,
So,
it's justified.
It's
Let
very
me
justified.
throw this out. You saw how it was before we started this, before I had a couple beers. When that camera turned
You're on
on,
the third one, by the way.
When that
Sorry.
camera turned on for Smash Brothers, I blacked out. I don't know what I did or said. Dennis is like, get up there and play with Dorian. I said, what? And I just like, the fact that I remembered your guys' name is a miracle.
Yeah,
enough,
that's
all
very
right?
true. Okay,
it
I'll
was a
give you
very good dig.
I
It
can't
was
be, I
very
can't be held
funny.
accountable for
Well, see,
anything.
Here's
that
what
was said.
happened. Here's what happened. We knew E3 was going on. Everyone's very busy. We were busy at work as is, and so we wanted to help out Joey as much as we could. So either Thad or
Thad had came up to us.
and he's like, "Hey, could you guys do some trailer reactions to some games?" We're like, "Okay, fucking cool, yeah." And then Super Smash Bros. Okay, they did a character reveal. We've played Super Smash Brothers back in the
Casually.
day, very
Casually.
casually. Very casually. Sorry, I don't know who fucking Ridley is. Excuse me. No, I'm
Well,
kidding.
that's
Also, that trailer sucked.
It was just a
If
character
you're trying to
reveal.
hype people up,
Yeah.
don't fucking list them off just one by one. Have some style with your reveals.
That's
man.
what I'm saying.
All right, so we're like, oh, that's cool.
yeah.
Great.
But if
don't know who that is.
But if we're in contact with Nintendo, we love your stuff.
Yeah, I
yeah.
got paid a lot of money by Nintendo E3, so we're gonna have to like edit all that out.
okay,
yeah.
sorry about that.
But anyways, I don't even know where I was going with that. But yeah, so we did this trailer reaction. We're like, oh, fine. And then it happened. And then
People
so many
don't like us.
People didn't like that.
yeah.
We didn't know anything about Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, we won't do that again. In all
Which
fairness,
we should have made more clear when we started the video.
well, we did make it. Well,
we should have like embraced the fact that we didn't
wouldn't
know
have
shit.
It wouldn't have mattered because my review, Joey just put that video up, and there's already comments in the video. I say I haven't played this since like the GameCube version.
Okay, all right.
And people are calling me out in the comments
Oh,
saying
no.
like,
All right, we're on the same page.
Why
Let's
are
do triple
Super
flex.
Smash Brothers fans so angry? Why'd you not high five me?
I'm sorry.
That wasn't nice.
I'm sorry.
Why
One
are
more
Super
time.
Smash fans like so angry?
Okay, at the same time.
okay.
Fuck it. We're close enough.
Yeah. All right. Anyway,
All right.
I don't know. Maybe they're like they're the Game of Thrones.
Some
fans
people
of
really
video
take that shit seriously.
Yeah.
You got to
But then-
take this ridiculous
it's a
game.
good game.
Well, first of
It's
all,
a good
trailer
game.
reactions are the worst. We don't like trailer reactions.
Oh, no,
but
they're-
we just
they're
if
almost
they
as bad
ask
as
us,
podcasts.
yeah, if they, if not worse, because at least this is some creativity into it, as opposed to just, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Anyways, but if they ask us to do it, fine, we'll fucking do it. It's the job, whatever. We did react to the Jurassic World Evolution, and we had some knowledge on that.
God, I want to get that game.
You didn't get it yet?
I haven't gotten it.
I was thinking about getting
it. The Facebook game?
No, it's an actual.
It's Roller Coaster Tycoon for Jurassic Park.
World.
I'm very excited for it, Frank.
Jurassic World.
Same damn thing. There's dinosaurs in the theme park. It's a pretty general.
Wait, is he
Frank, don't worry. He's turning the camera back on.
I thought you turned it off because you were so angry that
you gotta break the illusion, man.
No,
I thought
it goes on a 30-minute interval, and I gotta.
Gotcha.
It's a DSLR.
Oh, man, podcast listeners were so confused.
Yeah, no idea.
Well, here's what happened: is Cody said Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Cobster corrected him, said Jurassic World.
Evolution.
Took off his headset and stormed off, which I can understand from your perspective.
You'll continue to be confused, podcast listeners. All right, that's what you get
totally
for not watching the video.
Well, that's exactly what they're getting into when they're watching this damn show. You know that if you did some preparation.
I did no prep for this.
All right, that's totally fine. And you're already doing good. You're already drinking 3. God damn it, Frank! You gotta catch it.
Look, he's bringing his A game today.
All right. Anyways, so E3 was it a lot of fun? It looked great.
I
was very jealous.
I was more sick than I've been in like a decade.
What
I was
happened,
very, very sick, and that's what I'm getting over it
You
now.
get sick a lot, dude.
I've been sick like twice this year.
I've been sick none this year.
Dude, I haven't been sick since like summer of last year.
You know why I got sick?
Weird.
I got sick because I
Perry?
went to Disneyland.
Oh.
No, I am gonna blame Perry because she got sick in the office
and then
first.
got Dennis sick too,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I went to Disneyland. The next day, started feeling sick. I was like, I cannot tell you how many people were coughing at Disneyland.
That makes sense. Oh, you know what? It could have been a con flu then.
Marissa got sick at Disneyland a few weeks ago.
No,
You're onto
I
something
got sick
there.
the day.
The day before, excuse me.
So E3 was Tuesday. Monday night when I was driving home from Collider, I was like, oh my God, I don't feel good.
Maybe your body knew you were going to E3, was preparing your immune system.
I'm not into
to
the
be
whole,
sick.
Yeah, but it was fun. Besides that,
Okay. All right. I mean, cons are always cool. I've never been to E3 before, but it always looked quite delightful.
Yeah.
it was fucking packed.
Yeah, I bet.
Really, like worse than
Yeah.
Comic-Con?
Comic-Con's the worst.
As far as like shoulder to shoulder, like bumping into people and shit.
And you get sick
Most
from
Comic Cons I've spent up in the Collider like editing booth.
Yeah.
So I haven't.
Yeah,
really
last year you
experienced
didn't
the
leave
You
floor.
haven't walked out on the floor or anything like
Hey,
that.
don't get me sick. What the hell?
Bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
In the name of the Father. And the Son. I am.
In the name of the Father and the Son.
Well, I was
Father,
trying not to
Son,
reach around.
Oh, fuck. He touched me. He
C3.
touched it. Dr.
Touched
Grant
it.
touched it. Sorry, go ahead.
What
I'm
were we talking about,
certified
guys?
as a minister in the state of California, so
That's
that
right.
Was
You
legal.
did a wedding,
I
right?
was.
Yeah. How was that?
A friend of mine was getting married, and they thought it'd be funny if I married them because
would
I'd
be
be
funny.
really, really bad at it.
Were you good?
No, I was really, really bad at
Oh,
it.
okay,
Like,
okay.
So
Were you
all
like
have to-
shitting bricks
all you
before?
have to do in the state of California
Yeah.
is pay like $30, and they send
Yeah.
you a certificate. And like,
Yeah.
I want to do that.
on their
A lot of
marriage
people are,
certificate,
yeah,
it
Makuga,
says
Ellis, Thad.
I think Ken.
on their
Ken is too.
on
yes.
their wedding
Yeah.
certificate. It
Ken
says
did Makuga's wedding. It was
Reverend
wonderful.
Frank Lucatuorto.
All right.
I want to do
Well,
that.
E3 still.
All right,
Yeah,
we're back
anyway.
to E3.
But yeah.
So the wedding video game that you played.
Ooh, yeah.
How
No,
was
there
that?
were.
You're walking down the aisle. You
You're
hit
walking
X.
down
You
the
say
aisle,
your
and
vows. It gives you the options.
and
And
then
you hit triangle to say no. I don't do.
Ooh. All right. I will regret this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
X is the popular one because you say I do. Moving on.
Cody, is that what your wedding was like?
No, it was not.
No, his wedding was
very
great.
confident.
You know what it was like.
Frank,
I
you had a
went to
great
a
time at my
I
wedding.
did.
Not
You didn't
dancing.
dance.
No.
You were
'Cause
on the
didn't-
dance
you
floor.
didn't play a
just
single
stand-
Blink 182
Frank,
song at your
the
wedding.
requests were open. You could have gone over there. Frickin'
Not
people
a
requested
single
Stacy's
Blink
mom.
182 And
All right, you could've
everybody
played
started
anything.
singing Cody's mom. It was a
Yeah.
whole like inside joke.
That's been
that
a
I
running
felt-
joke for 5 years in my
Your mom
inner
was
circle
singing
there.
it too.
Yeah, that was awkward.
It was lovely.
That was She broke her foot after that.
Yeah.
I shit
Oh,
you
broke
not.
her
She
foot.
walked
Come on.
off the gazebo and broke her foot. after
not while dancing, walking off. After.
Walking off
But
after
at least she
dancing. Yeah,
danced.
that's true. You
You
were
know
on
who
the
didn't
dance
dance?
floor and you didn't
You were
dance.
That was
standing.
me. I
You
don't
did.
dance.
You did this one thing. No, you did. He did this one bullshit thing as he was saying bye.
Yeah.
He did like the gym, like.
Ooh.
hop. I was like, you fucking
bastard.
animal.
I threw him so many lassos to try to get him on there. I threw the lasso around while I was pulling him. Did not go. Ugh,
He's got a shield against invisible lassos.
man.
But that was a fun wedding.
Glad you,
Very,
glad you had a
very
good time,
drunk.
Frank. Yeah.
Beardo got really drunk. It was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So
But
E3.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Was it cool?
Yeah, I got to play it for less than 5 minutes
Oh.
because we didn't have an official appointment. So we got to play, and the guy was like, "Okay, we can squeeze you in." And like,
Right.
as soon as I started playing, the guy came up. He's like, "Yeah, you guys got to get off. You got to go."
Aw.
So I had like a couple minutes, but I got to walk around Viridian Forest for a little while.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some getting used to the whole.
Which is
Yeah.
fine.
wild
I
Pokemon.
understand that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that, but
Well, here's the thing: is that because there's no wild Pokemon that just jump out and scare you. You can see them all like hiding in the grass. So at first it's like, okay, well I can just avoid them.
I wonder if they're gonna have.
At one point,
okay, go ahead. Sorry.
while walking around, I got hit by a Pidgey that was just flying. Like, so it's
They can
like,
run into you?
Yeah, because they
Oh,
are
wow.
like there's a lot of them, so it's not like a total like you can avoid everything. Like you're gonna get hit by some things you don't want to get hit by.
Yeah.
So it's still kind of random like that then.
It's still a little random.
Okay.
I like the mystery of not seeing them.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
Yeah.
It's gonna take some getting used to.
I hope that format isn't exactly what the newest generation will
I think
be.
that they're doing this
Is it like
obviously to bring in the Pokemon Go, to bring in the nostalgia.
Yeah.
This is like everybody buy the Switch. So that
And
the next one
that's
they do.
what it's
They
gonna do.
succeeded.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna buy the Switch because of it. Yeah.
And
I
then,
just want. I'm gonna miss that. I know we talked about this, but I'm gonna miss the grind because I love building up my
Look,
Pokemon.
man,
All my
I
stats.
like the idea of wasting 4 hours in Route 27
You gotta
building
put
up
in
my
your hours,
fucking
bro.
Bellsprout.
Do you want to be the
Well,
best?
You still do get experience when you like.
Yeah.
capture
I know,
a
but
wild
it's a hell of a lot easier. It's just
Having to battle one Pokemon with only Bellsprout, then taking him out, bringing in your starters, you can still get points to Bellsprout while giving points to your
I
starter
think
at the same time.
it's gonna be
That shit gets exhausting sometimes.
It's gonna be you gotta
I
get
get
used to
it.
it. But then the trainer battles, it felt like I was playing Pokemon Stadium for the N64.
Okay. Yeah,
like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
Like
That's how it
it's like really cinematic. Like the camera's like moving.
Yeah.
It's like
around and,
it's always experience share now, right?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
what the official like. She said you can turn it on or off. I don't know if you have to like find it.
Okay.
Interesting.
Sorry, I'm gonna get my cough drops.
Oh, he's got cough drops.
Dude,
Okay.
you got-
He's just gonna leave the show.
this is exciting.
All right,
he
he's
just,
gone now.
He gave up. All right, let's talk
No,
some
but
mad
yeah, but
shit.
I am gonna play. I just the whole Pokemon Go angle of it. I
That's
understand it.
one minor
I
thing.
understand
Don't like.
I know.
Don't
You gotta
lose your
get used
mind
to it.
over it.
I know. I'm a fucking.
Is this gonna be like chewing gum and like can you
No,
hear
you're
this?
fine.
Like,
Don't worry about it. You're
Oh,
fine.
just don't do that.
We've eaten pizza into the microphone before. You're
Ooh,
fine.
That wasn't this show though.
Yeah, no, but
that was our old
we've done it.
But yeah, I'll just have to get used to it.
It'll
Yeah.
be fine.
I just don't want I don't want to be able to how easy for someone to I've got a Moltres from Pokemon Go. Let me put it in.
Yeah, but you can't battle with it or anything,
can.
right? I thought you can't.
No, because when we watched it, the gameplay, they said you bring it into your little park.
Yeah, to hang out with it.
No,
I
but
don't
then
think
but then you
I'm not convinced. I'm
well,
not
but
convinced.
but you can because it gives you the option to catch them, and then it kind of starts over. So like how you caught them out there in the real world, then you just have to catch them again in your park. And when I saw it, it was like a Hitmonlee, I think, like at level 1,
Which is way better than Hitmonchan, by the way. If you pick Hitmonchan,
really?
you're a fucking loser. Hitmonlee is so much cooler.
You fucking hipster.
So much cooler. He fucking kicks people in the face. It's cool.
Hitmonchan has.
Oh, I'm a
boxing
guy with.
gloves.
I'm just a guy with fucking boxing gloves. All right, cool.
You're not a man. You don't. You just.
Do you
kick
think that
people.
Pokemon was born with gloves on its hands? Like that's ridiculous. Hitmonlee kicks you in the fucking face with a giant ass foot, knocks you the hell out.
Okay.
Cody's winning me over. In this
Yeah.
argument. You haven't put up much of a.
Since we're on the topic of Pokemon, who's your go-to starter?
Frank's dying over here.
Go-to starter Gen 1.
Frank's dead.
Is it? Hold on. Is it coughing?
No, I know exactly who it is. That was pretty good.
I wanted a better reaction.
I'm Squirtle.
I'm a Bulbasaur guy.
Yeah.
Always
So,
been a Bulbasaur guy.
As the whole battle was
How
raging.
many generations deep did you go into before you actually grew up and stopped? I'm still playing them, by the way. I haven't grown up.
I played Pokemon Red.
Okay.
In like 4th grade or whatever.
Sure.
Mhm. Cody
Then
had both
Pokemon-
red and blue and yellow.
Then Pokemon
I
Yellow.
just had red and yellow.
Okay, all right.
What came after?
My brother had
Yellow?
blue.
Silver and gold.
I had gold.
I think it was Ruby, right?
No, it was gold and
Nope,
silver.
that was the third generation.
Ruby and
Alright.
Sapphire was
I
the third one.
skipped the second one. Then
Oh, the
I
second
played-
one's so
It's
good.
the best one,
I played
dude.
Ruby.
Mm.
And Ruby was the last one I really played.
Frank,
That
the
was a s-
second game is what inspired Star Wars, man. The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
I guarantee it.
he clearly is not a Patreon.
Doesn't follow me on Twitter either.
No, but
I do.
Oh, now you do.
You're not looking at my tweets, Frank.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But yeah, you got to get on gold and silver, man.
Gold and silver is great because
it's
you
wonderful.
beat it, and then it's like, oh shit, you're not done yet, and then it takes you all the way back. It's good.
So once you beat the second region, the Johto region.
Yep.
Then once you beat that, then they're like, oh hey, this one river is open. Let's go to Kanto region.
And you play the
go
whole
back?
first
And you
game
fucking
over
the
again.
entire thing. But
with your same Pokemon, but you like all the gym leaders are more difficult to beat.
yes, higher
It's
rank.
amazing.
And
I think I gotta get gold and silver.
who do you think you play? The very last person you play in the Indigo Plateau, the Elite
Wait,
Four.
do you play Red? Because maybe I did play. Because I remember
Yes.
fighting
Oh,
Red.
okay.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
might
you
have
played
played
like
that
a remastered version of it or something, or
There was Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which is the one that I replayed recently.
It all just Red and yellow.
Their colors and gems and
There's
stuff.
a lot of them. There's a lot. There was a wonderful little like leak of concept Pokemon for the second generation of how some of them were going to look that they just completely tossed away. Just check it out. It's pretty cool.
Okay.
Very cute.
Nice.
Pokemon. I just
The real question here, I think we've talked about it before, but let's talk about it on air, boys. Are we getting Let's Go Pikachu or Let's Go Eevee? Or Eevee! Whatever the hell they call it.
Well,
in the
you don't
trailer.
like Pikachu anymore.
I got nothing against
so
Pikachu.
here's the thing. Whoever you choose, they ride on your shoulder the whole
Yeah.
time. And
Yeah.
you choose one Pokemon to follow behind you.
Yeah, which was pretty cool.
So
I
it's
thought
like
it was
that.
cool when the one guy was on an Onyx.
Yeah.
And then they were like,
Onyx
walk. The
shut
Onyx
up.
is fucking
So-
huge.
That was one of the cool things because the lady had said that the Pokemon are actually up to scale. So that's like, oh, cool. Okay, if you're gonna fucking ride a
Fucking
Gyarados,
surf on a Gyarados. Oh, man.
man, I want to ride a Scyther.
I can't wait for this game. I wish it was more like closer to a generic third person.
Yeah, but they did say
I'm okay with how it looks.
But
like,
they did say
it
that
still looks beautiful.
this isn't like the finalized graphics.
Well, sure,
You
but
know,
like
this is-
I've seen the angle is still confirmed though, right?
I don't know.
I
For
don't
the
know.
8th
Yeah.
generation, I don't know. I don't know. It
Oh,
could be-
maybe for the new one.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
that's
You're
fine.
right. Yeah.
So there is that. I am other games looking forward to it. It's not just Pokemon. I know you probably don't care. Last of Us Part 2 looks
Oh,
great.
yeah.
Still no release date.
Yeah, that was kind of weird, huh?
Yeah. But we do have a release date for Resident Evil 2, the remake. Are you going to play that?
I'll probably suck at it and give up. Dude, I remember buying that. I know it's not the same kind of remastering, but when they remastered the first one for the PlayStation 4,
Uh-huh.
and I remember buying
The
that
HD collection.
because you were like, "You got to get this," and I was like, "Great!" And I played it for 20 minutes. And I was like, "I fucking suck at this."
Okay, well,
and
I
I
should
got
have-
frustrated and turned it off.
I should have let you know that they
Yeah.
kept the controls the same. At least
Yeah.
with this one, the controls aren't fixed camera angles.
Yeah.
And now it's just over the shoulder, third person. But it looks fucking spooky.
Yeah?
Spooky.
I mean, it's just the same game as the original second one.
Yeah,
right?
but I've been watching and listening to podcasts and stuff, and them trying to figure
Joe
out.
Rogan podcast.
No, yeah, Joe Rogan. No, because video games podcast. Jake
Yeah.
Baldino. I fucking love that show. It's
Frank
great.
would hate it because
Frank
it's
would
a
hate it.
podcast.
Oh, no.
And it's about video games. You don't like video games. And they were talking about a lot
Literally
of
killing Frank.
They were talking about a lot of.
I'm sorry.
Oh
It's
my
all right.
God.
Do what you gotta do. Survive.
They were talking about a lot of different things and whether because when you play that game, it's same thing with pretty much for the first couple of Resident Evil games, you can choose which character you want to play as. So like when you play the first Resident Evil, you probably chose Chris or Jill. It's either of the two. Same thing was for Resident Evil 2. You can choose Leon or Claire.
Yeah.
And then we were wondering if or at least they were wondering if it's still the same thing. You can still choose two different story, or if they just intertwine them together because they're essentially the same story just at different times in the whole game.
I
So
see. Okay.
very interested, but it looks
Exciting.
like wonderful. It looks great.
That's exciting. I'm excited for you. You seem
Oh,
very
I'm-
fucking pumped for
it's-
this. And I like when people.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull an Amber.
That's
If you didn't subscribe to Patreon, you don't know what I'm
you're not even talking in the fucking mic. Oh my god. Okay. All right.
Freaking crushing it right now.
Yeah, that's like my most well, it's at the very beginning of January. Very beginning of 2019. So got a minute to wait, but I'm very much looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
man.
Gears 5 is another one I'm looking forward to.
Gears of War 5? I just want to make sure there's no franchise called Gears or something like
no,
that. They're calling it Gears
You guys
5.
talking about Gears?
Gears, man.
The
It's a
title
racing game.
they're going for is Gears 5.
Another thing I forgot to bring up. You're talking about pirate ships earlier
I'm
in the
sorry.
pirate game. No, real quick.
No, that's fine. I'm done.
If you play the game Game Developer Story, which is the
yeah.
game I was playing, I developed a game called like something with pirate racing, and it did not sell well at all. It absolutely bombed. So if you're a
I
game
would've bought
developer,
that. I
you
would've
would have
bought
bought it. Don't make a pirate racing game. It didn't go well.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, lost a lot of money on that one.
What's your like big selling game right now?
My
Mark?
biggest selling game was Koga, which was a ninja game. It was the recommended title to use.
There were a
but
lot of ninja
it worked
games
out.
at E3.
Yeah,
that
really?
That's like
it was
a
like a
big
hot
thing
thing.
right now,
Do you
yeah.
guys remember Shinobi?
No.
Shinobi was the shit for PS2.
Remember Onimusha? You ever play that?
I don't remember that one.
Oh, it's like a
Yeah.
samurai, I think, kind of game. There's that
Okay.
samurai game that premiered too that everyone was like, ooh, for.
Dude, for Christmas one year we had Shinobi and the first Splinter Cell, and it was like the best fucking
That was kind of
Christmas
disappointing.
ever.
They didn't. There was no Ubisoft didn't have any. Splinter
Yeah,
Cell.
it's
I
a
was looking
bummer.
forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm looking
I'm
forward to
hoping
get
they
back into
redo
those games, or at least an HD version.
Yeah.
Death Stranding looked fucking cool.
I still don't know what the hell that thing
I don't
is.
know what it is either, but
No
it looks
idea what
fucking
it is.
interesting.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Got any other hot takes
Any other
from
games,
E3?
Frank? Anything fun
Any hot
happen out there?
scoops? Can you break any news?
I just played Smash and Pokemon, and
Okay.
You
that's
smashed
about
it.
it.
Smash.
Yeah.
I destroyed Dorian.
Yeah, fuck yeah. You smashed Dorian. That's Super
I
Smash.
did smash Dorian.
Oh, whoa.
what
that's
was
a
your?
soundbite.
I know it was Ripley was your character of choice. What was
I
it?
played with a different
Ridley.
person each time.
I said Ripley.
You
Oh
dumb
God,
fuck.
I'm a fucking
Jesus
idiot.
Christ.
There we go.
Get
Bring in
it
the
fucking
comments.
right.
Cody, you're a fucking idiot. Don't
You're
talk about
fucking-
fucking Super Smash Bros. Unless
God.
you respect the lore.
I
Sorry,
played
go on.
Samus against his Mega
You
Man.
mean Metroid?
I played
it
Metroid.
We called Samus Metroid.
It was a natural reaction.
Okay.
And immediately afterwards, we corrected ourselves and said Samus.
We
All
knew
right?
that it was a woman.
We know that it's Samus.
It's a woman.
Give us a
Jeremy
break.
Johns and I once had like one of the few conversations Jeremy Johns.
Yeah,
and I
Jeremy
ever
was
had.
here. I'm sad
He was.
I
It
didn't
was
get to see him.
Oh man, I love Jeremy.
If they're
Oh, it's him
making a
jump
Metroid
cutting.
movie, who do you cast as Samus Aran?
Charlize Theron.
Oh, fuck, Cody. Give me some pound me. There you go.
That's the show, guys.
Get out of here.
Just take off.
Charlize
me winning.
Theron's great. I don't know what is it like? What kind of accent is it? Does she have? Would she have a regular voice? I don't remember. I played Metroid like a second. I get it. She turns into a ball.
Hey,
All right, what else?
the
we got?
GameCube one
What
was
else
a
we
lot of
got?
fun.
Well,
I
who
like
would
that
you
one.
like to be cast as Samus?
Oh, I didn't have an answer. I just.
Oh, you
wondered
just
what
you
guys
wanted an
thought.
answer from
Yeah.
us. Yeah.
I said
Charlize
Scarlett
Theron.
Johansson.
Charlize
at the
Theron
time.
or
That's
or-
really on the nose.
or
Another
Scarlett-
white woman.
or like
God
Mackenzie
damn it, guys.
Davis. Mhm.
I mean, she
Ooh.
what?
Is she a white woman in the game? Oh, okay. Well, then there you go. Let's spice it up. Zazzy beats. Fuck it. Let's do it.
Do it.
How often do you see her? Do you see her face?
In
In
you
some
see
of
like
them
a
you do.
pixelated.
Yeah.
Oh, it's one
Actually,
That's
no, I
like the
take it back.
the big
In-
reveal
in,
in the first game is
That
that
was the big
it is,
reveal
right?
in
Yeah.
Metroid Prime on the GameCube.
Mhm.
You do see like
You like
That's right.
sexist pigs like played that game and they're like, fuck this.
They
Just broke it after
yeah.
they saw it.
I did love the GameCube discs though, because they were so damn
they were
tiny.
so
and they were
tiny.
so adorable.
That was
Oh,
one other
man.
thing too. Like there were a lot of people freaking out at E3 because like in The Last of Us Part 2, there was like a girl on girl like kissing scene.
Which shouldn't have been a surprise because I thought it was common knowledge that
I didn't know that because I didn't play that DLC.
Yeah, but I thought it was
Hinted at?
popular
Okay.
enough. I
But
thought it
still,
was
like,
popular that everyone knew about that.
People were like up in arms about
Yeah.
it. People were up in arms about fucking Assassin's Creed, the new one that you can
be a
play as a
woman.
woman.
So the first one in the series, right?
I believe so. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, no, I think there was a main character that was a woman in one of the previous ones, but this is the first one where you can like choose your character.
I see.
You remember when Pokemon you can choose as a woman? Fuck
Oh
man,
man, that was a big day.
those little
I think
kids.
that's when I stopped playing.
Yeah.
That was the reason.
Nice, Frank. You're getting it. You get it.
That was a good show.
You're catching
Yeah.
on. I don't think I have. I have one more other thing. Do you have any
What do
other
you got?
things?
No, I just have the Newfound Glory Spider-Man
Newfound-
guy.
We're wrapping up here.
No.
No,
God,
no, no,
What's,
no.
what's the time on there?
How long do you guys usually go?
Don't worry about it.
Well, I'm a little worried.
Frank,
about
combined with
You
the
gotta go back to
Patreon
work?
section,
Are
we
you going back to
usually
work
run
after
to
this?
about
Oh,
an
okay.
hour and a half-ish, but the general show is generally around an
Some
hour.
people should know that this motherfucker works harder than anybody.
This
I've
guy
ever
works
worked
too
with.
much, man.
Way too much. You're at work like 15 hours a day.
We would come home after a movie, not come home, but come to the office after a movie, and it'd be like
The office
midnight,
is home.
and he would be there.
He'd be
still
there.
working. It's like,
Just
what the
cranking
hell,
away, man.
Frank? Yeah.
it. I was homeless for a while, so I was sleeping.
It's all I had, guys.
That would
Yeah.
make sense. Well, these
We're
guys.
at 47 minutes.
Okay, all right, then perfect. Oh, we got plenty of time. So these guys have been drinking beer. You can clearly see them drinking water.
Yeah, you said you were gonna talk about this.
Yeah.
Drop
Let's
some.
talk about it.
So I'm okay. No, I don't even want to say I'm on it yet because it just sounds very pretentious. But I'm trying to get into shape.
A
Trying to
diet
lose
has
some weight.
been presented to you.
I am trying to get on a diet, and the one that me and the lady, yeah, she's making me do it, is called a keto diet.
Full disclosure. you're not-
Amber. Amber, can we?
Amber, do you want to come?
Everyone,
Can we get
explain
Amber
the
in on this?
details here?
She's I mean, saying that she's making me is like, oh, fool, you make me.
I'd like to get Amber in on this. Has
Full
Amber ever
disclosure, though,
joined
I don't
the,
think I don't think she will though.
I don't think you're fat at all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Amber.
But if you feel like you need to lose pounds,
I've
more
got
power
a
to you.
belly. I've got
But
Yeah. I need a bra.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Well, because one is yes, my health. I've been feeling some chest pains. It's not really good.
I get those too. You
Yeah.
think like, oh, you're
I
skinny,
think
you have
it's
a
stress.
metabolism, whatever.
I think it's stress. We have
Could
a
be.
very stressful fucking job
Could be.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I also just want to be healthy. You should just text me right now.
She's
I
like,
want
fuck off! Don't talk about me on the show.
I want
Get her out here.
Amber,
Amber,
I
please.
just want to get healthy. I'm trying to run more. So the keto diet.
The
If I can
keto.
get her to come out
Keto.
here. and
You ever played
explain.
Cody,
Keno
on-
in
on
Vegas?
The diet.
Yeah, the diet. There's
Can I,
Pacifico is
I'm
not
on
in
that
the
Pacifico
diet.
diet.
Yeah.
I wish I was in the Pacifico diet.
Oh man, it's a great diet to be on.
So if
buddy.
y'all know what the keto
Oh,
diet
look at the bubbles.
Is it supposed to do that?
Nope, it's certainly not.
is, so I
So
think
is she coming out here?
I don't know yet.
I don't
know.
think
I
she is.
highly doubt it. But so I think we like watched the video on it. I think her sister was doing it and got inspired by it. But yeah, she said no. But basically, like the video, the way it explained it was that like you're getting rid of all your sugars and all the carb stuff, but you're loading up on fat. Not loading up, but you're everything that you're
with
eating.
the intention of burning that off.
Yeah, well, like protein and stuff, not like fatty.
Oh,
foods,
okay.
but
so
like
not like
actual
fucking candy and shit like that. You're eating,
So eating our greens and all that shit, but like getting rid of all the carbs. So like no bread and or anything like that shit.
Man.
And that's kind of what we're doing.
What are we gonna do for our lunches?
I don't know.
Everywhere we go is
Cody,
so unhealthy.
Cody, I ate fucking rotisserie chicken
Tuesday.
I know.
Oh wait.
Yesterday was.
Okay, technically,
2 days ago was
either
Taco
today or
Tuesday.
yesterday, depending on when you're watching this.
I could go to Chronic.
You can get a burrito bowl.
I can get a burrito bowl.
You can't
They
have
call
a
it
tortilla.
they call it
I can't have
a
tortilla.
burrito.
Burrito, is that what they call
Chronic
it?
taco.
it a
So clever with their puns.
I could.
Oh,
well,
man.
we do have leftovers now, and we're also trying to save a little bit more money because we're expecting. No, not at all. Not at all. Not until we're ready. But yeah, that's kind of like where I'm at right now, and I'm no sugars. I haven't had it. Well,
You had a rough first day trying to do.
So
this.
I went to Wood Ranch because I was like, fuck, what am I gonna eat? Because we didn't have anything to make here.
So you bought a $37 meal.
It was $19.
Okay.
Only because I got tri-tip on the side. I gotta have my protein.
Yeah.
It was just a regular house salad, and I'm like, fuck, there's croutons.
$19 for a house salad?
Okay, easy.
No, I'm just saying Wood Ranch is ridiculous.
Oh, I know.
I'm not blaming you for going there. It's good food.
It
I'm
sounded
just
like
saying.
you're didn't it sound like
I'm
you were
just
blaming
saying
me a
fuck
little bit?
Wood Ranch a little bit.
I don't want to pick sides.
Let's go back to the newfound
No,
glory
be the
Spider-Man
sun.
guy.
Be the sun. Be in the middle. Choose.
What
Who do you
think,
want to
kid?
live with?
Yeah.
Cody.
Oh.
Just remember, we go to all those games together. All right, go on.
But yeah, so it was rough. But it was a nice lunch. It was nice lunch. Expensive lunch, but it should have been good. So that's where I'm at right now. But I am drinking coffee. I'm gonna don't get rid of. I can't get rid of my coffee.
Frankie, a coffee. Never mind. I'm not gonna ask you a question while you're coughing up your fucking lung. Frank, are you gonna make it? Don't apologize.
Sorry.
Don't you apologize. You told us you were sick before we came on the show. We were like, no, we'll bring you on anyway.
It's like 50-50
It's one or the other.
What if it's both?
If you're in Vegas, you'd have
That's
great
true.
odds.
I'm feeling a tickle down here too. If you
Yeah.
fucking get me sick.
You sat me right across from you.
God
so.
damn it, you're right.
Man.
So right now we're gonna take. We got two video messages from two Patreon supporters.
We're taking live calls.
No,
Not
no.
quite.
Beardo's not here. So this one comes from our good buddy Wiley Todd. Wiley,
Todd.
let's see what you got to say.
Hey Wangers, my name is Wiley, and I'm back with another question. And my question is about movie reviews and opinions. So everyone has their own opinion, right, to a movie, and they enjoy it. But the problem I have is if there's a huge movie out, for my example, Black Panther, everyone loves that movie. But I'm over here thinking, what am I not seeing? What do I not like? This is a great movie. And I don't feel that way. So when someone says, oh, you can acknowledge it's a great movie, to be honest, I can't. And I know I need to grow as a movie reviewer to see that. So my question is to you guys, should I say that I don't like this movie and get my opinion out there? Do you think people will respect people more if they do that? Or do you think that if they don't like this big Black Panther movie, they'll get criticized and everything, and just everything kind of goes down in a spiral? So what's your opinion on that? Because I'm very confused.
Can
All right.
I take this?
Yeah, go ahead, Frank.
I think that
I'm pretty
means
sure
you're.
he asked the Wangers, but go ahead.
I think that means you're a racist.
You
I knew you were gonna make that joke. That's why I had to get in
gearing
there
up for it.
first.
He was
I
gearing
had
up
to get in
for
there
it.
first. Do you want to edit it? You can make the
No,
joke
it's
first, and I'll
fine.
act
And we're
like-
back.
You fucker.
Go ahead.
You racist.
Oh man, what
Wiley.
a clever and original joke that you made yourself. All right.
Son
of a-
Oh,
good.
man,
That
you
was
made it
good.
first.
That
You
was
made the
good.
joke
That was
first.
good.
So
We're right
clever.
there. We're right
Oh,
there.
man.
Wiley, no, you are not a racist. But that is a fascinating question because this thing about
Well, we
all
also don't know that he's not a racist. Like that question, that, like
Don't call Wiley Todd a racist.
very
He's a
specifically-
$10
Sorry,
Patreon
Wiley.
supporter.
All right.
he's
All
a
right.
big supporter of us.
All
damn
right,
it. If we lose him, it's your fucking fault.
and then I have to subscribe.
all right, fine.
You got to make up. Yeah.
So that's the tricky things, and especially when we talk about hype.
Yeah.
That's kind of the one thing.
Yeah.
It always depends because we work with a lot of people that see these movies very, very early on, and they all come out. It's amazing. It was a wow.
Yeah.
They get their tweets, and it's like wow, and then we see it. We're like, Yeah,
it was
fucking
good. It was
cool.
good.
It was
Yeah.
cool.
All right, it was
You
fucking
know?
awesome.
If you don't have
Whatever,
a problem with saying that whether you like a movie or not, then just fucking say
Yeah.
it. Regardless, even if you like it, I could tweet out right now saying I love The Last Jedi. People will be like, "You fucking douchebag."
I do love The Last Jedi.
It's fucking great.
It's a great film.
That's
Frank.
what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
get that. But that's part of the conversation. It's fine if you hate the movie. You're wrong, but it's fine that we like it and you don't. And that's kind of just the general thing. So
Right.
I wouldn't ever be afraid to say whether you like something or not. Because I think Black Panther is a good movie.
Yeah, it's
but
good.
it's not a fucking masterpiece. It's just,
Yeah,
it's
really good.
fine.
Yeah.
It's fine.
My
I
thing,
agree.
Wiley, is
I'm also racist. No.
stay off Twitter if you can when these big moments are happening. When people are seeing the movie early and they're all tweeting out their shitstorms of tweets about how amazing the movie is.
It's so
They say like, "Oh, it's not affecting your opinion." It's affecting your opinion. It's affecting your insight going into
Yes.
it. So if you can go in as blind as you possibly can without knowing how others feel about it, you'll be better off, I would say.
Yeah.
And then you can have a more honest opinion, or not an honest opinion, a less conflicted opinion.
Yeah,
if
because
you feel slightly differently than the rest of the people.
Because every movie that comes out is either the greatest thing that they've ever seen or this is the best movie. You know how many times I fucking hear this is the greatest horror film I've seen in a long
This
time?
is the next Exorcist.
Yeah, it's like
every fucking festival
single
movie out of
fucking thing.
Sundance is like,
Always
oh, this
says
is the
that
next
shit.
Exorcist. It's just a scary movie, guys.
It's a
You
scary
can say
movie.
it's a really scary movie.
There's always a standing ovation for 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's
I've
always
never
10 minutes.
seen that
It's
before.
never like 6 or 7.
No,
It's always 10
specifically,
minute standing
like,
ovation.
Batman v Superman,
Yeah.
10 fucking minutes of
Now,
clapping.
who's sitting there clocking that shit?
No
Where they're
one.
like, oh man, we gotta start fucking documenting
They probably go through the credits
Either
and they
that,
think it's that.
Either that or there's one guy who's just like, all right, I gotta keep this going. I
Yeah,
gotta be the
yeah,
one guy.
yeah.
In case the crowd dies down, I gotta be like
Yeah.
the fucking hyper up.
And there's also always a fucking
Yeah.
3-hour cut of a movie. It's
Yeah.
always going to be longer.
The assembly cut is a thing, okay? You don't have to. It's not the actual movie.
It's not the movie.
Oh man.
Sorry,
All right.
Frank.
That completely went
There's
off.
a lot of buildup in there,
Man.
just
I'm
waiting
I'm
for
just-
it to come
I'm
out.
just watching this.
Yeah, but I would do that too, because even like in our space, and it's a lot harder for us because we have to talk to the people that we work with and do specific videos. I want to avoid everyone's opinions because I just don't want to know them. One, I don't care, but two, I more so care about the movie itself and how I'm going to perceive it and enjoy it. So if I did hear somebody like if I did hear like you came up to me and you said Pirates of the Caribbean 5 sucks so
we
bad,
don't
I'm like
talk
I don't
about
care. I'm if I
don't
want
talk
it,
about
if I want to see the movie, I'm gonna see it and have my own opinion about it, as opposed to just what
But then
JTE
you- but
does.
then you saw it
What
and you
JTE
realized
does is change his perspective on a movie or his expectations. It's like
Yeah.
no, just if you're excited for Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom, go see it. How excited you are to see it.
But can we talk about Pirates 5? Like, after you saw it, you
All right, Frank.
realized how
I didn't
bad
see it.
I
Okay,
saw
good.
that on a Sunday matinee, and it was one of the worst theater experiences of my life. It was
Thank
very
you, Craig.
loud. People were talking. The movie sucked. Not a good movie,
It
Frank.
ruined.
Wiley, I
the
hope
lo-
that answered your question. Thank you so much for
Look
the
what
question.
you've
man.
done, Wiley.
I
hope
you
you're
ruined
happy.
Frank's night.
No, he created something great. He created a great
All
conversation.
right, I like you, Wiley.
All right.
You're good.
Before we, are you going to go on
racist.
about?
No.
Are you going to go on about pirates? All
No.
right. I hope Wiley he's like that fucking Frank guy. Ugh. We got another one. This one
Oh,
comes
I
from
know
my
this
good
guy.
buddy.
I know him.
Brandon, sorry for not saying hi to you the other day. I was
Do
a
we
little
cut to
stressed
the
out.
video when
It-
like,
It's
it
gonna be
pops
down
in.
there.
It's
Yeah,
like a
okay.
trailer reaction. One of the best things in the world.
Oh.
All right, here we go. This is from Brandon.
What's up, Wangers? It's your number 2 fan again, Brandon Hanna. Other than say hello and remind all your fans that they too can pick up Wangers pillows at tpublic.com.
This
guy does this all
I
the time.
wanted to ask
Get
a
a Wangers
question to
pillow.
commemorate the release of the new Jurassic World movie. Other than really a question, I want you guys to all say one positive thing about Jurassic Park 3 and mean it. So find something that you
That's
love
good.
about that
God damn it,
movie
Brandon.
and say it and be nice, because I think that movie is actually a lot of fun.
Oh, you
Oh,
did.
God
You
damn it,
unsubscribed to
Brandon.
our Patreon,
Oh.
Until
Brandon.
next time, Wang
Wow.
on.
Hang
Hang
on,
on, buddy.
Alan.
See, that's a reference from the movie. I
All
would say
right.
the
I
Allen
haven't
part's
seen
my
that movie.
favorite.
It's
No,
so
I know what
Oh,
you're
it's
gonna
so
say.
bad. I don't even know what I'm going to say, so you're going to surprise me.
I was gonna say I'll let you take the birdcage scene because that's actually quite.
Oh, that's
good.
not what I was thinking at all, but that makes sense.
Okay.
You could take the birdcage scene.
No, I don't want to.
No.
I want to give it to you so I can take something else.
You know, guys, the birdcage scene in Jurassic Park 3,
Yeah.
totally came up with that by myself. It's really great. It's really suspenseful. It's really tense. The lighting is great.
It's
the
a bird
fog,
cage.
and it's
For
for
what?
what? You know, it's
Yeah.
a bird. That's that. I like that. That's all I got. It's about all I got. I like the line where Alan says, "You're about as bad as the people who built this place."
That's a good line.
That's a good line.
Mhm.
You know, some of the worst things happen with the best of intentions, something like that. I think
Mm-hmm.
that's a great line. That's about it.
I like most stuff with the Spinosaurus. I think that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because it's just a run away from a monster. The whole opening where they're being attacked by the Spinosaurus is pretty cool. And the Velociraptors are always fun. That's a cool scene.
Yeah. Frank, what do you have to say about Jurassic Park?
You've
3?
seen Jurassic Park.
Very long time since
Yeah.
I've seen that movie. I will say, when that movie came out,
I'm not leaving. Relax.
Frank, this is when you continue to speak.
for those on the podcast,
Yeah, absolutely. We're on the podcast only section now. The camera's dark. Look out. Frank's new to this. We're back on.
And we're back.
Yeah.
When that movie came out, the local movie theater chain by my house had a wonderful little candy tie-in. It was this like gummy like dinosaur paw thing. Like
Cute.
I remember that.
Okay.
So that's the best part about that movie.
Yeah.
That's your genuine compliment of Jurassic
It was the
Park
same
3.
thing when Spider-Man 2 came out. They had
Great movie.
the best. Oh yeah, I think maybe the reason why I think that's the best Spider-Man movie is because they had the best candy tie-in, and they basically took that
Interesting
same
theory.
candy tie-in and changed it to Jurassic Park 3.
Oh.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Jurassic,
And
Spider-Man 2 happened after Jurassic Park 3.
Don't bring that up.
Then the other way around. This local movie theater by my house was wonderful. Got bought
San
out
Diego?
by like
In Poway.
in Poway.
How close is that to, is it Mira Mesa? Is that close?
Very close. Mira Mesa is.
That's
Mira
where my
Mesa
brother
had-
lives. Yeah.
Mira Mesa had the nice movie theater, so if you wanted to go to the nice one, they had,
Well,
they
Frank,
had an
I mean,
Edwards.
Of
So
course.
we drive
Come on.
we drive to
come
the
on.
Edwards.
Come on.
Why?
They didn't have the
I
candy
mean,
tie-ins though.
No,
So.
they didn't
They don't
need
need
it.
Italians
No.
over there, huh?
They had M&Ms.
The candy tie-ins?
Uh,
With the Italians?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Oh well. Speaking of that, before we get into Tim Burton, because
We
I
don't
didn't
have
forget.
any
I was
more- we
holding
don't
on
have
to
any
Tim
more
Burton.
That
calls?
was it. That was it.
That was it for today.
Yeah.
I was holding on to Tim Burton.
Okay, good.
But okay.
Before that, you love Tom DeLonge.
It's true.
You've met him several. You guys hang out.
We've never hung out, but
Okay.
I've met him several times.
Yeah.
Has he ever remembered you?
No.
Well, he meets a
But
lot
I
of
don't
people.
expect
Frank.
him.
Don't
He
take it
meets a lot of
personally.
people.
That's
Yeah.
very true. That's
He
very.
meets a lot of
He
people.
meets a lot of senators and aliens and stuff.
Yeah.
He's changing the world.
He's changing the world.
Frank, you still have not listened to any music by Blink with Matt Skiba, right?
No, because that's not Blink-182. As soon as Tom DeLonge left the band,
Okay, then-
Blink-182 stopped being Blink-182. The fact that they still call themselves Blink-182
Ooh.
is
Look.
it's offensive.
Look, we may have brought this up in the past, but what is
Tom
your...
DeLonge started that fucking band.
Okay, hold on.
Frank, we may have brought this up in the past, but what is your opinion on Scott Rayner leaving? If you're so
Thank you.
pure
I was
on the
just about to say
originality of the band,
I'm not pure on the original lineup. I'm pure on Tom DeLonge.
you think that's
started that
prime
band.
Blink-182? Okay,
Tom DeLonge started that band.
I understand. I see what you're
What
saying.
if you
now.
found out? What if he came out in an interview and he was like, "Yeah, I lied this whole time. It was actually Mark the whole time."
But it wasn't, because Tom DeLonge went to Poway High School, where I went to high school, got kicked out for drinking at a basketball game,
Mm-hmm. As
went
you
to
do.
Rancho Bernardo High School, our rival high school,
Those bastards.
where he met Ann Hoppus, Mark Hoppus' sister, and
Started
he was
doing it.
He was talking incessantly about wanting to start a band so much that she's like, "You should meet my brother Mark. He plays the bass."
Can I,
And they started a band.
Can I reenact how that meeting went?
Yes.
Hey, I want to start a band. You want to make some fucking punk rock music? And Mark's like, yeah, man, that sounds pretty fucking cool. Let's do that right now. He's like, all right.
Do you know
That's
what
Tom
happened
DeLonge
on that
meeting Mark Hoppus.
No, that was wonderful.
Can I be
We're-
Travis?
we're-
No, I'd have to be Scott, huh?
Yeah,
Can I be in the
Hey,
band?
guys.
Can I be in the band?
Well,
Yes.
let me on that first meeting.
Yeah.
Mark Hoppus
First
climbed
date?
a lamp post,
Broke his leg, right? Yeah.
fell off, broke his foot or his leg or
Okay.
something.
Kind of like my mom did at my wedding. That's right.
Yeah, she was walking off a gazebo.
At the
he jumped off
gazebo.
lamp.
Very
It's
similar
a
imagery.
Similar
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Okay.
Interesting.
Anyways, Tom DeLonge is Blink-182.
So you haven't heard one single song off the new album?
Anytime it starts to play on the radio, I'm like,
Haven't
this is
even heard it.
horrible. What is it? And I'm like, oh, it's Blink. And I turn it off. It's
You can't even-
horrible. It's bad.
God, you can't
Tom
even
DeLonge
acknowledge.
is what made that Blink.
So
Mark
if they-
Hoppus
so
is trying
you're
to
saying-
turn this into this like
Hold on.
pop.
You're saying if it wasn't called Blink-182,
I still wouldn't listen
would
to it
listen-
because I
okay.
wouldn't like it, but I
Okay.
wouldn't be so angry.
See, that's
about
where I
it.
disagree with you, because I can understand where you're saying, like, that's not Blink-182, but it's still good music. And if you want to call it something else, if you want to call it Blink with Matt
sounds
Skiba,
Mark,
you
Mark
can.
is trying to turn it in. Mark wants to make Fall Out Boy again.
No.
What's
no.
wrong? But even
Not
so-
Fall Out Boy now.
not now,
Fall
Not
Out Boy,
today's
Mark
Fall Out
Hoppus-
Boy.
like Fall Out Boy first album.
Mark Hoppus used to produce like
Yeah.
all those like.
Well, didn't the Fall Out Boy dude help write some of the album?
He did write some of the new album, actually, which is starting to give some of his theory credence.
But what is wrong with that? Especially where they went with
But
Neighborhoods.
I don't like that because Neighborhoods doesn't sound like their new stuff.
I know, but that's
but
what I'm saying.
California is better than Neighborhoods.
I think so.
It is,
100%.
Frank, and I like Neighborhoods a lot. I still have that CD in my car. I love Neighborhoods as
Sound
an
off in
album,
the comments
but
below.
California
Back me up
is a
here.
much better, more coherent,
Look,
way quicker paced album.
Is it like a
Neighborhoods.
nostalgia throwback album a little bit? Yeah, but I think that's kind of what they
It
needed.
is like way too poppy and overproduced for like Mark is trying to do this thing with Blink that I don't.
Stop throwing words just Mark. Okay,
It is
there's
just-
also the
it's
producer.
not
There's
Travis.
Feldman. I think is his name. Feldman, who's
Corey?
the singer. No, shit, I don't know. Feldy. I'm gonna call him Feldy.
Okay.
He was the singer. He's singer for Goldfinger,
Feldy
which is a
Alvarez.
great band, by the way. But he had a lot of influence on the new album, so a lot of those songs sound that way because of him. I wouldn't throw it all in, Mark.
Suck it, Frank.
If you're gonna,
But
I would also throw Feldy into the mix.
Okay, but this is the same thing where like if you see a movie like and you hate the movie and you blame the director, like it's
Okay.
obviously not the like when we get into Tim Burton.
Okay.
and I'm like,
We're gonna get there.
And I'm like, fuck that movie, fuck Tim Burton. It wasn't just him. He had a bunch of people like next to him that were working on this stuff.
Okay,
But you
guess
blame
I
like
get that.
Mark Hoppus is ultimately responsible for whatever the band is.
Do you
now.
just not like him anymore? Can you blame him?
He's way funnier than Tom.
He is very much. So.
All right, let's change the
Mark-
subject.
hold on,
'cause I'm
Mark
just
Hoppus
getting
is
angry.
the
I'm
best
just getting
follow
angry.
on
I'm
I
just
like
getting
I
angry.
like this conversation, not an argument or a debate. Okay,
This is fun.
can you blame him for wanting to? Because what was holding them back?
The whole
really?
thing was DeLonge wanted to do more Angels and Airwave stuff.
Yes,
and
which
wanted
is
to write
because it's
books
better.
and look up. No, it's fucking not. And look at UFOs and shit. And Mark and Travis were like, "What the fuck, man? We want to make music. We had this big announcement in 2009 that we were coming back.
Music that we used to make when
Not
we
even.
were like 15.
Not even. They just wanted to make music, and DeLonge
Yeah.
wasn't letting them do that. And so they felt handcuffed and restrained, and they just got frustrated
Tom
after a while.
DeLonge wanted to spend some time with his family.
That's such a bullshit
Oh,
answer. and
no,
you
it's
know
not.
it, Frank. That is
No,
such
it's
a bullshit
not.
answer. No.
Your
He
retort.
He just had a daughter, Ava.
Mhm.
He wanted
In
to spend.
2006.
He wanted to.
I'm
Spend
talking about
time with
I'm
his
talking about
family.
the 2015 breakup. I'm not
The
talking about the new
2015
one.
breakup.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
All
the
right,
other
well,
one.
the
Post self-titled?
The 2015
Okay.
breakup was because the 2009 get together
Yeah.
wasn't actually a real like.
Yeah, but they made that announcement to the fans, so that's why Mark and Travis are feeling
I
the pressure
remember.
about it. And they're like, all right, we got to make music. All we did was this one album, which was delayed, by the way. Neighborhoods was delayed by a couple years. That was really frustrating.
It's poop.
I like the album.
It's not
actually.
poop.
It's actually
I
a really
like,
good album.
I
Yeah.
like it. It's fine.
I was on the website refreshing when it went from like a default page.
Fighting the Gravity is awful. Sorry.
It's a bad song, Frank. But Mark sings
Fighting
on
the
it, so-
Gravity is a Mark Hoppus song.
Yeah, it's true.
I know, but I'm
that
just
is all.
saying.
That is all hot.
But still,
There's
it's
no
still,
DeLonge on there.
still
Yeah.
I'm not
This-
entirely
this
blaming
is
Tom.
this is what's great about
You
the
know-
Neighborhoods
you know-
album is you can tell like there's a huge divide in like this is a Tom song, this is a Mark song.
You know where you
And
don't
the
get that
Tom
divide though?
songs-
California. It's one unified vision, and it's
Yeah,
actually
it
coherent and it's
sucks.
good and fun to listen
no,
to.
hold on. Excuse me. You can't say that it sucks because you haven't listened to it.
But I've listened to like little snippets
No,
and
it
it
doesn't
sounds
matter.
like,
You gotta
it
watch
sounds
the
like-
movie before
it
you review
sounds
it. You gotta listen to the album before you
Exactly.
review it. You
You're
gotta
saying
eat the
I can't-
sandwich
I
before you
can't
review
I
it.
can't watch like 15 minutes of a movie and be like, this movie sucks.
okay, but that's different. A movie is
Can I
different.
not watch the first 15 minutes of a movie and
is
be like,
different
this
from a
movie
song
sucks?
because their songs are like between 2 and 5 minutes.
Okay, so if an hour and a half movie, I can watch the first 15 minutes and be like,
I
this
love this
fucking
conversation.
sucks. In a song that's 2 minutes, I can listen to 15 seconds and be like, I don't like this.
What
I don't
song
need to listen
is,
to the whole
is
song.
turning you off after 15 seconds?
Can we play?
No,
Is it
not
just
now.
the fucking
If
guitar
Vera was
riff?
on the show, but no, they see that's the thing. When I first listened to the album, I was like, "Oh, this is cool." It's because every song kind of starts off a little bit slow, but then it eventually ramps up, and then it gets
doesn't
better
have,
and
it doesn't
better.
have the Tom DeLonge like feel to it. He was what made Blink so
You just
special.
got get off his dick, man.
Oh, I would love to. See that. I would talk aliens to him on that dick.
You,
Now
you would
look.
talk to his dick about
Yeah.
aliens.
Now, Frank,
Yeah.
I know I'm coming at you here, but I want you to know I love Angels and Airwaves.
Coming
I
at
think
you,
they're
bro.
I think they're a good band, not as good as Blink, but I
would
like the
say
band
that-
a
well,
lot.
let him talk.
Blink now is better than Angels and Airwaves is. I can say that with confidence. I like some of the DeLonge solo stuff that you showed me. Some of the stuff is good.
Take it off,
I'm
it's a
just
rocket.
saying you got to be more open to this stuff, man. Just try it. Try out a couple songs from the California
I
album.
feel betrayed.
There's
by
like
what
30
Mark did.
songs.
But how do you feel betrayed when he's just trying to make music?
Yeah.
But Tom's also trying to make music, and
Poopy
he's
music.
Tom is back in the studio right now working on a new
Tom is
Abe
making
album.
the same damn song every time about fucking
That's why I couldn't get
falling
into
in love in space. That's That's every Tom DeLonge song. I got you there. Checkmate.
Yeah,
You're-
but what's wrong with that?
what's wrong with
okay,
Blink
if you're
doing
using
it?
that argument? What's wrong with Blink trying to make this like fun music
I
from
feel like Tom DeLonge
from their
is
glory
like,
days?
his music has progressed. If you listen to it at first, it's like, okay, it all sounds the same. He has evolved from album to album.
I don't know, man. Golden Showers in the Golden State, or whatever the song is, sounds a lot like Up All Night.
So
it looks like it's the exact same.
It's a lot less echo in the follow-up album than the first album.
This has been a great combo.
This conversation.
All right,
I love this.
let's change the gears
Let's
here.
change it up to Tim Burton.
Gears 5.
All right, so now I'm even angrier. Here we go.
Tim. Okay, yeah. So what's up with your boy? Tim?
I need another beer.
All right, let me get one for
Jesus
you, buddy.
Christ, this is a first.
I'm getting one too.
I
Don't worry,
finished my
buddy.
water. Don't worry.
You got to slow down there, Cobster.
So Tim Burton.
Tim Burton, buddy. What's going on?
When's the last time he's made a good movie?
Oh, man.
Thank you.
I can't think of one off the top of
The
my head.
last great movie he made, which I would also argue is his best movie. Not my favorite.
I think Corpse Bride.
Oh, Corpse Bride is his last good one.
Actually, I take that back. All right, so
Frank and Weenie.
No.
I love Frank and Weenie.
Corpse Bride
The
is a
weenie
good.
in the title.
Corpse Bride is a really good movie.
Okay.
I love Corpse Bride.
Big Fish, I would argue, is his best movie in terms of bridging
Okay.
the gap between being a Tim Burton fan and being like a mainstream audience.
Okay.
That one ties it all together.
All right. Understood.
After that,
That was what, like 2003, 2004, something like that? Yeah, okay.
I'm looking it up right now.
Since then, I feel like he's not directing movies anymore.
well, he's in a contract with like Disney, and he's
see.
just like churning out movies to like get out of it.
Just like telling people, hey, make this whimsical and
Big Fish
fucking
was
cool.
2003.
Yeah.
And that was right
Slow
after
down.
fucking Planet of the Apes.
Oh, boy. Oof. How do you feel about that film, Frank? It's not good, is
I'll
it?
tell you the movies of him that I like. I would almost say like some of my favorites up there. I love Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
Wonderful movie.
That's his first movie, right?
Yeah, he didn't really like. That's a Paul Rubens like Pee Wee movie.
Okay,
Yeah.
but still, but
He was just there. He got to.
okay,
like,
but Beetlejuice then. That's fucking Tim Burton. All
That
the
was
way.
his first Burton movie.
I'm
you
gonna
would
go
say?
down. I'm gonna go down his list. Batman, 1989, can go
Hate-
suck a fart.
Overrated.
hate
Suck a
the
fart.
Tim Burton Batman
The
movie.
fact that
so
it made
much.
the
Yell at
top
us. I get it. We're
50.
young. We're stupid.
No,
whatever.
No, it's not about being young. It's about
just
the
a
fact
bad
that
superhero movie
well
and a bad
and
Batman
it's-
movie.
And I will say
It's a
that,
bad movie.
That's not his fault. That's the fact that like you were making a superhero movie in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, that's
like,
right. Frank
no
doesn't
matter
like
what,
any movie before the year
It can't
2000.
be good. Like a superhero movie was not going to be good then. It's
Okay.
cheesy as hell.
Then we go on to Edward Scissorhands, which
My
is
favorite movie of all time.
Really?
I figured that.
My favorite movie of all time.
And then Batman Returns.
Hated
Yeah.
hated it less than Batman
I actually kind of
first
dig it
one?
more because it's
I've only
fucking
seen it
because
a
it's
couple
not
times,
actually
yeah.
about Batman. And
No,
it's
it's
just
more
fun
so
to
about
watch
Penguin.
like Penguin.
I've never seen it. Don't kill me. I've never seen Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
I
Ed
feel
Wood's
like
good.
everyone tells me I
Wonderful.
would love this movie.
You should watch it.
Yeah,
Ed
I want
Wood-
to
Yeah.
see it. I
So
want to
Ed
see
Wood
it.
is like the perfect. It's one of those movies where it's like you fall in love with this guy who just sucks, and he's like trying his best.
It's
and,
about
like,
what's the filmmaker's name?
Ed Wood.
Ed Wood.
Got it. There we go.
It's all right. Next.
Was that intentional?
Yes,
That
it was
okay.
absolutely.
Oh my god.
That was
starting-
a Beardo moment. Mars Attacks. I love it. I actually kind of do
I
enjoy
don't
that
like
movie.
that movie.
It's super cheesy and corny, but I mean that's kind of the fucking point.
It like wobbles on that line of
The movie
being
freaked
like
me out as a kid. Really freaked me out.
Oh yeah, when their heads explode
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Sleepy Hollow.
one of my
I
favorites.
fuck
don't
with
like
Sleepy
Sleepy
Hollow.
Hollow.
One of my
I
favorites.
fuck with
Oh,
Sleepy
one of my
Hollow.
favorites.
Don't like that
Oh
one.
yeah.
Wait,
Planet-
hang on. Why don't
Yeah?
you like Sleepy Hollow?
Look, I remember.
He was just trying to make fucking a movie. He's trying to make a movie he wanted to make. No, you know,
You don't blame the director for that.
Exactly.
Blame the
Casper
I
Van
can't
Dien.
fucking
You
talk.
blame Casper Van Dien.
Look,
who's
I
a very
I
small
remember
role
it being boring when I saw it. I was young when I saw it.
Boring.
Yeah, I was bored when I
Holy.
saw it. I'm sorry. I remember it being hyped
Can
up.
we
Go
can
back
we
to the
do
hype
a,
thing,
a
Wiley.
Wangers commentary on
Oh
Sleepy
yeah, that'd be
Hollow?
fun.
I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Because
yeah.
that is a wonderful movie.
It's amazing. Yes, they needed Planet of the Apes. Big Fish. I've never seen it either.
Wait, you've never seen Big
I
Fish?
know, I've never seen it. Wow, this is making me really
So
real.
here's the thing: Big Fish is his best movie. I think.
Okay,
I think you should watch it.
we can't
because
count Nightmare Before Christmas because he just.
I love when people like say, "Yeah, it's the best Tim Burton movie." I'm
It's
like,
not a Tim Burton movie. But I will watch it.
I think you should watch it because it's the perfect mix of like he's got that weird like Tim Burton whatever, and then it's
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but like noticing his
He
like
totally meant to
his,
interrupt you.
Yeah, I totally did.
It was totally
his filmography. It's like he's like great, like it's literally every
but
other movie.
after Big Fish is when it just.
Well, I
fucking
mean,
knows-
so
no,
again, so it was Big
bombs.
Fish, then it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, horrible. But then
I
it was
remember
Corpse
liking it when
Bride.
I first. Corpse Bride's fucking great.
It goes back up, and then everyone talks about Sweeney Todd. I'd never seen it. I never cared to see
Hated
it.
Sweeney Todd the first time I saw it. Hated it.
It's all right.
Saw it again. I was like, all right, this is okay. Saw it again. I was like, okay, I actually really like this
Okay,
movie.
but then
It's
after
not great though. Like after Big Fish, nothing hits that high water mark of like everything is just like, oh, this is okay compared to the last one.
I see.
Okay.
Big Fish was the last like.
I very much like the Office episode where Andy sings the Sweeney Todd.
Oh yeah. And he's on the stage.
Yeah.
The bottle rolls down the stairs.
But then after that, he had Alice in Wonderland. I did not like
which
that.
I loved when I first saw it.
Oh,
And then I
really?
rewatched it when it was on TV, and I was like,
the
"This
only
is
good
fucking
thing about
garbage."
that movie was that there was an Avril Lavigne song in the credits.
Okay.
You want to know what started the Adam Smith quote tap?
Avril
Was a
Lavigne?
quote that Frank said, and I was like, "I got to write that down."
Okay.
And can I read it right now, Frank? Are you allowing me to do that?
It's our show.
It's
Fuck
along
it.
the Avril Lavigne lines.
Fuck 'em.
It's nothing. He said, "Kristen Stewart and Avril Lavigne are the two most important people in my life." That was a quote
I've
from
never
Frank.
loved
And I
two
was like,
people
I
more
gotta
in my
write that
life
down.
than
That's funny.
Kristen Stewart
Yeah.
and Avril Lavigne.
Oh my God.
And
Okay.
then that started. Whenever Adam would say shit, I'm like, I gotta write this down. And then he started it right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Continue.
Moving on. Dark Shadows. Never saw it. Never
Oh,
cared for
that's
it.
bad.
Worst.
Not
Oh,
good.
it's bad.
Frank and Weenie, I liked a lot. You didn't like it?
No.
I felt like that kind of was like, oh yeah, we're
It's going through the motions.
I watched
At
15
this
minutes
point,
of it
he's
and I
just
didn't
going
like
through
it.
the motions.
All right.
And you were more than like justified.
Big
in
Eyes. Never saw that.
Big Eyes was
heard
okay.
it was
Have you
bad.
seen everything of that he's done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Eyes was like too little, too late. It was like you're trying now to do something that's not like the worst thing in the world, but like I don't care anymore.
What about Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar
I take it back.
Children?
I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Out of like
It's
I
pretty
couldn't-
recent.
I couldn't do
Came
it.
out
I couldn't do it.
2 years ago, and then now, this year, next year,
Which
he's
one's
got
coming out?
Was
Dumbo.
So
Oh, that's
ready
right.
to hate this movie. I've been like gearing up, like making posters in my
Gears
bedroom to
5.
like
Gears 5.
stand outside the theater, like fuck you. I hate this movie.
Jesus. You do better things with your life.
Yeah.
I saw the trailer. I'm kind of like it looks
For
pretty
Dumbo?
good. It looks
It
pretty
definitely
good.
looks like a live action Dumbo.
I think I would
but,
only
yeah.
see it because Colin Farrell's in it.
Colin
The
Farrell
cast
is
looks
a
really
beautiful
good.
human being.
So sexy.
A lot of the scenes remind me of Big Fish from the trailer.
Okay.
I think you should watch Big Fish. A lot of the scenes from the trailer remind me of Big Fish,
Okay.
and I was like, I'll give this a
It's a
shot.
hot take.
I'll give
All
this
right.
a
I
shot.
like it.
Well, I
All
like
right.
that.
Yeah.
That about does it for this episode of the Wanger Show.
Oh,
All right.
you
wrapping
did it,
up.
buddy.
Don't worry, there's still a couple
got
more
the other
minutes left,
Patreon
right? We got
part.
the
You're not quite
we got
done
the
yet,
Patreon
Frank.
section where we
Yeah.
kind of wind down a little bit and we can say some stuff about afterthoughts that we didn't want to say on the show. So thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Wanger Show. We really do appreciate everybody that watches the show. Hey, leave a comment down below.
Except for
Like
Wally,
the video.
you racist.
Okay, easy. And if you want to join us on Patreon,
His
it's
name is Wiley.
Wiley, damn it.
Wiley. If you want to call Wally racist.
Wally-
Oh, no,
All
no.
right.
You guys should have seen what Wally was saying.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
off
Wally
the
was
air
couldn't
before
air
we
that
started.
part. No.
Yeah.
If you want to join us on our Patreon, it's the top of the description right there. It's the very first link. Click that link. Join us. Check out all the amazing stuff.
We do a lot of cool stuff.
We do a lot of great stuff,
do.
and we got a lot of great videos lined up for you. Right now, our next goal, we are at 98%
We're
for
almost
our
there.
very first original horror web series. It's quite delightful. Cody's like, I'm getting excited because of all the stuff that Cody's writing, and I'm like,
fun. It's fun to
oh,
write.
Fuck. Oh fuck!
It's really fun.
like that one thing.
Mhm.
And I was
Yeah, we were like, oh my god, let's do that. And then we did it. And then it's like, what?
sea turtles.
And she shat on a turtle. All right.
So if you want more stuff like that, join us on our Patreon. We really, really do appreciate it. Everyone that does support us on Patreon, thank you so much. And if you don't, wow, that mic just went away from me. And if you don't, and you just watch the show
That's
on
cool,
YouTube,
too.
that's amazing as well. You're still supporting the show. Kick us off. The song's playing
Music
again
playing.
right now.
This
I
is
can't.
so awful.
I've been able to time it out pretty well. What's wrong?
What's wrong, Frank?
Was that
I thought
outro too
went
long
well.
for you?
I thought it went well.
The outro too long for you?
It was a little much.
Was it the length of the Collider news video?
I wouldn't know.
A little
Oh.
bit shorter than that.
What do you do at Collider?
We're not allowed to talk.
Okay. All right. You're. Oh no.
Wait, are we back now? With
No,
that?
no.
I
this
don't
is still,
know. I
no,
don't
this is
know,
still
to
the
be honest
music.
with
So
you.
this
Yeah,
is still the
what's
show.
going on? Walk me through this.
Don't worry. Hold my sweetie.
Frank.
No, don't touch me. You're sick. Don't sit. No. You're the private tester. That's
Hold My Hand is a great song by New Concord.
okay. All right. No, the song is still going right now. Everyone's names in the credits are being shown.
The associate producers, the special things.
All the people
Yeah.
who paid on Patreon.
Yes.
Made it the credits.
Amazing people.
Amazing people.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
And more.
think
Not just names on the credits.
I think it's done now.
Not yet. No.
Okay, no.
Wait for it. Just wait for it.
And we're back.
No.
No.
Okay.
No. Okay. Now
Back.
we're
Okay, now we're good. Now we're at a good part of the show.
Are we, though?
Here we go. Are we?
I don't know. It
Okay.
should be fine now. How was your first experience?
How'd
on
that
the-
go for you, Frank?
Like, how was that?
So are
for
we
you?
done or not?
No,
this
we're
is
still going.
This is the Patreon section. That was oh my god.
We have
Do
an
your
opener and a
fucking
closer.
research,
Come on,
bro.
man. Come on, buddy. You got
Listen
another
to
10 minutes or so.
California.
Another 10.
Specifically,
We're done talking about the Blink Talk. That
deluxe
was
I don't want to
edition.
get
look.
back
That was a
into this.
that was a
Wildfire.
conversation that needed to
Wildfire
happen.
I
is
don't
an
wanna get
amazing
back into
song.
this.
Yeah, it's not the best song of the album,
Strike
but
a match and start a wildfire.
I'd say listen to Misery or San Diego is one of their
Misery is
best
great.
songs.
Misery
Frank.
is wonderful, very wonderful.
Frank,
no, this is the
how
one.
do you think it went? You think it went okay?
We're still going.
The show. How do you think it went? Did you do good?
You want me to grade it while we're still going?
Yes,
This is like the retrospective part of the show.
yes.
Go back.
We do. Oh my God, fucking Frank.
You're doing fine,
We do
Frank. Don't
15
listen to him.
minutes at the beginning and end for a Patreon, and everything in the middle is what everyone in the public see.
Yeah.
But now this is only Patreon only.
So how many of those we got? Who
How
are
many
we
go?
talking to?
What? 200,
amount. Yeah,
200
200
and something
people.
people.
Yeah.
200 people.
Almost 300
Yeah.
people,
Oh
I
my
think.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
It's pretty exclusive, man.
Wow.
I thought this was a great show. I thought Frank
This
did a
was
great
wonderful.
time.
Threw a little
You're a
shade
little
back
nervous.
and forth, but very much well
It was
deserved.
good.
Cody, what do you think my chances are?
212
of,
people, not even close. to
being
300.
invited back to another episode.
Frank, I would love to have you back. I think it'd be great.
Can we do?
I don't know if even if he doesn't want you back, if he's ever out of town or just me and Brian, I'll
the
hit you up.
fuck.
I'll hit you up because you guys were getting into it there.
Yeah,
you guys
what the
were
fuck,
like,
man. I invite you
he
on my
was
show.
throwing these
and
barbs, and then you were like, "What the fuck?" And then
You're a
it's
little
like,
rude, dude.
I was just sitting here eating popcorn. I was like, "This is great."
You're a little
Yeah, I
rude.
love some
Yeah.
popcorn.
Oh
man,
man, pop
popcorn's
that.
great.
Saw
You guys-
Deadpool 2 last night for the first time.
For the first
Finally,
time
you saw that.
in
Some,
forever.
Ate a large popcorn by myself. Felt
The whole thing?
horrible after. Yeah.
Did you like the movie?
Loved it.
I thought it was great. Right? It's great.
Do you guys get the seasoning on the popcorn, like
No.
the white cheddar or
No.
the kettle corn
Of course, you
seasoning,
like white cheddar.
Plain popcorn.
or the nacho cheddar, or all the kinds of cheddar.
never
you
had
get on
black
there.
cheddar?
The jalapeno cheddar. There's
Mm.
many kinds of cheddar you can put on there,
Oh, okay.
and it's very good. And I
What's
just want
wrong?
that to
You,
be
you
known.
got a headache? You drank too much?
Frank's like,
Are we
freaking
annoying
out.
you?
No, man. Frank
Going
just
on
wants
too
this to
long?
be over.
You agreed. Listen, man. You agreed to do this.
I'm having the time
Frank
of my
I
had a
don't
life.
great
think you
time.
are.
I'm a little
There's
worried.
like 4 or 5 times where you're like, "Is this over yet?"
I'm a little worried that it's gonna be over, and I'm just like, what am
I'll-
I gonna,
I
what am
will-
I gonna
I-
do with my life?
Frank,
after?
We'll have you back.
I'll let you know when this is over. Don't worry,
Alright,
sweetie.
I'm scared. I don't
Sweetie.
like the not
Sweet.
knowing what's
Oh,
gonna
fuck,
happen.
it's not
We'll count
recording
it down.
anymore.
We'll count it down. It's
Fuck, it's-
absolutely rolling, everybody. Don't be alarmed.
I'm glad that you're here, Cody. To, like,
I'm
walk
here.
me through
I'm
this.
here. All right, I
Whoa,
got
when
you.
did I become the stepfather?
You've been yelling at him the whole
Yeah,
time.
thank you,
man.
Because he's
Cody.
been
You
yelling
Called
at
him
me.
a bitch 3 times.
He won't
for this
show me any
podcast.
fucking respect. Show daddy respect.
You are kind of like the stepfather, and
just-
I'm the
it
mom.
was
He's
just
just like
fa-
he
it
doesn't
was
have to
just
be a real
father.
dad.
You
Frank.
shut the fuck up, Karen.
I would be a Karen.
Yeah.
Absolutely would be.
No, you'd be
man.
Cody with an I.
Mm.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
Be
hot. That's pretty
KODI.
hot, Cody with an I.
KODI.
That is
Yeah.
that's
pretty
like
fucking
a
hot.
stripper name.
Oh,
Ooh.
Cody. Yeah.
Speaking of strippers, no.
Mhm. Vegas. Oh wait, no, that Vegas is coming up. I thought you already went. That was
To the strip club?
Comic-Con. No, because never mind.
Are there any strip
Whatever.
clubs in San Diego?
Yeah, are we
Strip
talking
clubs
about strip
everywhere.
clubs on the
Patreon section.
If
Yeah,
you'd
don't
like
worry,
to.
not the public will see.
Okay, this is like for the super Patreon.
Okay.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah.
Okay. We should do like a
This
bonus
is for
video
the top tier.
where like we should do like a history of Blink-182 and like Frank is like the host of it or something like that.
It's just us yelling at each other the entire time.
Mm.
Yeah.
We should make a movie like featuring Blink-182 songs.
Oh, come on. Come on.
All right. If any of your listeners are wondering about the status of Reckless Abandon,
I never brought it up because I didn't know if you wanted us to or not.
I don't.
You just brought it
But
up,
I just
man.
did.
I didn't say anything else.
We'll
you
just-
said
we'll-
the
you
title.
brought up
we'll leave it
enough.
at
You
that.
brought
We'll
up
see
enough.
if anybody brings it
Hey
up.
man, I set up the trap. You fell for it.
Come on now. What I do want to see, I do want to see a
Wildfire, the sequel.
Wildfire. No, I want to see a Blink-182 biopic. I think it would be a very interesting story.
I think,
I
you
thought
gotta
they
wait-
were-
I think you got to wait
Travis-
till somebody dies.
We got to wait a little bit to see how
You gotta
the
wait
rest of
till
the band
Travis's
plays out.
Blood clots like.
Hey,
Oh,
now. Hey,
come
now.
on.
Hey,
Easy,
now.
come on.
And it brings
No,
them back
I
together
thought he
again.
was making something though.
Who?
Travis. I thought like he was like on board of making
He
a
was
documentary
making- he was
with
making a
them.
doc about some-
I thought it was gonna be like all 3 of them. I'm pretty sure I thought it was.
You ever
He
seen
interviewed
Start the
Tom.
Machine, the documentary for Angels and Airwaves?
I bought that for you, and you haven't watched it yet.
I don't
have
know
you?
where it's at. It's
Hey, can I have that back?
it's somewhere down there.
I'm upset.
Frank, for the record, I have a DVD of Reckless Abandon on my Blu-ray shelf. It is still there.
It's
yeah.
on my computer. It's right in here.
Yeah.
No, but the Start the Machine documentary that I bought you.
Look, you came onto my show.
Actually, a good
I
documentary.
called you a bitch
It's a-
3
it's
times
actually-
and
it's
you didn't
actually-
take it.
It's actually a really good documentary.
Whatever
Start
happened
the
to
Machine
Ryan-
is the Angels and Airwaves documentary
It was
documenting their first year and a half of existence.
Okay.
It's a really well made.
whatever happened to Ryan Sin?
All right, so funny story.
Yeah,
Ryan Sin got
they're
kicked
kind
out.
of like
I was gonna say
they're kind of like
end of
iffy about it. Yeah,
Ryan Sin got kicked out of the band for
Yeah.
whatever reason. Ryan Sin's
Did he not want to make fun music anymore?
that guy looked fucking cool though. He looked like he was like
he was cool. Didn't
yeah.
really vibe with
Yeah.
the band. You could tell he
check it
was
out.
into like whatever. He
Yeah.
Was he like the second
he was like a
drummer
member of
for,
a cult or something
he
Was he
like
like the
that.
second
was a
drummer
bass-
for Mike Hem?
He was a bass. second
He looked
drummer
like he
for
could have
Mike,
been in
yeah.
Mike Hem.
Yeah.
His ex-wife worked at a tattoo shop where I first moved, right next to where I first moved to in LA. She was the one who did my Nightmare Before Christmas
Really?
tattoo.
Oh, interesting.
That's
Realized that
interesting.
she was like, "Yeah, my name's Heather Sin," and I was like,
With two
"That's a cool
Ns.
name."
You're
And she's
like,
like, "Yeah, my ex-husband's name is Ryan."
ex-husband.
And I was like-
Oh boy.
So
Interesting.
fun little
That is.
fact there.
I'm very curious because that guy kind of just disappeared from that band.
I think that
Although
he was
everyone else kind of did too. It's just Tom and that one guy,
No,
right?
no. So Tom's recording new music with David Kennedy.
Really, he's back with Kennedy.
And I will never get this. Matt Wachner.
Yeah, Wachter or
It's everybody except
Yeah.
for Adam Willard, which bums me out because I think Adam Willard's a
I-
better
dude.
drummer than Travis Barker.
Oh, you watch your mouth. Look, I understand
And
that
we'll
he
see you
played for
next
the
week.
Offspring. I understand.
Are we still going? All right.
That's it.
No, I.
No, that was good. That was good. That was good. You should absolutely end it there. That was good, man. You did great.